Hopefully it's loud. Give it a second so that I'm not cut off. That might be cut off. Hello there, everyone. Welcome to Corey Loses, where today we are continuing the community challenge playthrough. But this is an extra special stream because the plan today is to stream until we hit 50,000 subscribers. We've got a little counter on screen right here. You can see we're starting out at 49,955. So this could take a while. But if we do hit 50k before midnight, presumably, maybe, I don't know, then we'll do a couple battles in Revan's Revenge. So we'll start Revan's Revenge, Galactic Conquest as the Republic, I think, and just do a little bit of messing around in there. So maybe incentivize people to not unsub and keep this in a perpetual stay. Like if we get to like 49,999 and then people just keep unsubbing to make me go for like days on end. It's always kind of weird doing these because like I have no idea how long that could take. That could be like 2 days. Hopefully not. But we'll see. So we are in the community challenge here. There is one thing you'll notice, and that is that we have Cody as one of the heroes. So it turned out doing the ground heroes were an absolute fucking nightmare. So Quick Gaming requested first Commander Cody because there was a misunderstanding about how the heroes worked, and then changed that to a clone trooper battalion, and then it ended up being way more feasible to do it this way, so I had to make some adjustments with the ground hero. So Quick Gaming, if you want to switch this out for the later stuff, or for the other thing you requested, I can still do that. Just let me know. But yeah, Oz is asking, do we get paid if we hit the 50k mark before midnight? No. You get paid in Revan's Revenge, but you can already play Revan's Revenge, so you don't really benefit from it. And because I was having issues making him buildable, making the company buildable for whatever reason, I just spawned it in. But yeah, so we are going to start off with an invasion of Oron. We don't have any money to build anything right now, so I have done a few icon changes and text changes to some of the heroes that were requested, and hopefully they all worked. But it's not impossible that we finish a large chunk of the campaign tonight. I am going to try to take it to the New Republic as fast as we can here. Let's start off with Mr. Commander Cody.
Invasion commencing.
And like if we can go through the New Republic's backline, probably skipping Mon Cal because I don't think we have something we can safely take out a capital shipyard or a dreadnought shipyard with just yet, until we have like a battle cruiser. Like we can do it, we're gonna lose a couple units and we can't afford that. I have also updated the spreadsheet in the description with as many things as I could on the results from the last couple battles.
Choose your reinforcements.
So if you want to see where things currently stand with our campaign progress, that's a good place to do it.
Our base is
It's going to be a short
attack.
stream. I mean, normally I'll get on a good day, like a really good day over the course of the entire day would be like 50 subs. So I didn't want to start too early. Otherwise, it's like, am I going to be here for 3 days? But if we do hit 50k, I am going to switch over from the community challenge. We'll do a bit more of the community challenge, and we'll go to Revan's Revenge. Like, this is going to be a relatively long stream regardless, and then it's just, how high can we go? But we're going to move over to Revan's Revenge at some point, and celebrate there a little bit. So, there's no danger of the stream being short. It just gets better if, I'll be in a better mood if we hit 50k earlier, and those streams are always better. So I'm holding the quality of the stream hostage. It's my mental state.
Following your lead.
I don't think I've actually played on this map yet, because I think this is one of the new ones. Let's get B3 in. We'll get Skull Crushers in. And we have Myth's Revenge. This is a falchion. Commander Watson thought this was funny as her crew played this joke on her. It was true that the mercenary group known as the Myth once operated an RX-200 falchion tank, only for it to be destroyed in an Imperial assault. Okay, I need to not do that, because that just cost us a unit. I should... oh well. you know, it's fine.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Because I was reading the thing. I was just gonna reload the thing. So no. That's not,
Reinforcements
I'm
available.
gonna not do that one.
IPV reporting.
Construction complete.
It's not gonna just
Invasion commencing.
I'm not gonna count that actually, because that doesn't count. What's going to release next during the release cycle? Revan's Revenge or Imperial Reign? Imperial Reign will not be coming out in the 0.4 release cycle.
Reporting.
I didn't think the heavy vehicles would be getting there, and then I didn't notice that they were there when I was reading. So, only for it to be destroyed in an Imperial assault. This only served to fuel their need for revenge against the newly splintered Empire. They soon found themselves joining a small ragtag mixed army and were given command over UT-80, which they aptly named Myth's Revenge. No,
Ready. Acknowledged. AT-AT ready.
But yeah, so Imperial Reign isn't going to be in the 0.4 release cycle, maybe 0.5, depending on how long that one is.
Reporting in.
But Imperial Reign at this point is still me just doing weird stuff on my own, some of which will work, some of which won't.
Form up.
It's a long list of ideas and such.
Awaiting your order.
We don't know what's going to come out first in 0.3 in general, or rather in 0.4 in general, because it could be Fall of the Republic again. Hopefully, Revan's Revenge. Like Fall of the Republic is always the easiest of the odds to update because there's fewer factions. Although that is now increasing by 50% itself. All right, so we're gonna get. Why is that turbo laser getting closer? Deployed up here. And
Yes, sir.
I'll try to keep the infantry up there.
I copy. On
Keep
my
you
way, sir.
back a little bit.
Juggernaut ready.
Roger.
I don't want to move them up because they're going to get tuned by the heavy trackers. Okay, there's the heavy
Ready.
trackers.
Target acquired.
So everyone can move up for that. The infantry should be fine with it. I'm going to throw in skull crushers,
Underway.
who will not die to
Reporting.
Ready.
me reading this
Commencing
time.
attack.
Allegedly.
Yes, sir. Walker moving out. Yes, Commander. Target
Okay.
acquired. All weapons loaded.
We should have that area, and like they don't have a huge amount of units here either, because it was, I think,
Armed and ready.
Roger that.
no structures. Yeah, because they just took the planet.
Affirmative.
So really, it's just whatever we come across and some field bases, maybe.
Armed and ready. Acknowledged.
Suppressive fire.
Okay, this one isn't gonna last long, so let's try to get up to that landing zone pretty quickly. You guys can go over here and get that local militia.
Reporting in.
All right, I'm gonna deploy you there
What are your orders?
because that covers the path in pretty well. Okay, that's not good.
Reporting. Commencing attack.
I think they captured that vat.
Reporting.
But you guys can be safe over here.
Yes, Commander.
This revenge, get on over. I think with the infantry helping,
Right
you should
away.
be fine.
Weapons armed.
Don't go over the... Okay. Well, we're gonna get that, and... Oh, it's coming back. Thank you. Yeah, they definitely captured that from over here. Yeah, Code, I think
AT-AT ready.
Oz updated some of the explosions? Someone did.
Armor transport ready.
Unless you updated them and just don't remember it. Uh-oh. No, you can't. You can't go there. Is
Reinforcements
this our hero
canceled.
one? No. This is you see him and get him.
Copy.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, we're gonna get meat shield.
Unit capacity.
Come in there, and you guys have gotta come around. Because we need to make sure we're killing these guys and not letting them kill our nice big turbo laser. So I think this company's gonna head down to that landing zone. You guys are gonna come down this way, and then we should be able to collapse on everyone. Because this whole grouping,
What do you wish?
I don't want a turbo laser tower trying to
Moving.
I'll follow your lead.
If I must.
handle that on its own.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Scouting.
All right.
Bombardment available.
Ready to go.
So
Awaiting orders.
It is
Oh,
about
hello.
time.
that. Okay, so they've got a gorilla one somewhere.
Take cover.
Ready. I go.
You're gonna stay back. Oh crap.
Always ready, sir.
Okay, no, that actually isn't as bad as it looked.
On my
Here,
way.
just
Area. On the move.
Here we go.
Scouting area.
Support order
Awaiting your
acknowledged.
command. Heading out.
We're right behind
On
you.
my way.
Affirmative. Let's go. Right
All right.
away.
Got us a nice little planet.
System conquered.
So we need to be mindful of our infrastructure while we're going around,
Inputting coordinates.
as well as trying to scout ahead. So I'm just going to get a bunch of Rin spies,
Beginning
but
construction.
we're going to keep going with that. And let's see if we can just move straight into the next planet. All right. It looks like we can. Like, we destroyed a pretty big New Republic fleet pretty early on. And it's not like they have a small amount of territory. So what's the chart saying about them? New Republic, 6% military strength, and I think we're higher than that. No, we're tied on that. But I think, ooh, hello. There are some units floating around there. Gonna make them regret their choices. And if we can make them regret their choices, then maybe they'll sign an early peace treaty and give us all their money. Not that that's a feature in the game,
Choose
I'm
your
just kind of hopeful.
reinforcements.
Okay, they have an ion cannon here, I think. I don't remember. Spearfishing. Subscribe to Corey Loses, please do. Artemis. Holy Diver. Marianne. And then we're going to Quazar Town,
Moving to set grid coordinates, sir. Moving there now, sir. Roger.
which is a bit like Flavor Town, but,
Moving
you
to
know,
set grid coordinates, sir. Moving there
a
now.
bit
sir.
less Guy Fieri.
Ready and willing. Prepare for combat.
Not much less Guy Fieri, but a bit less.
Star Destroyer concept.
I do think this is a suitable... It's a fitting playthrough to be doing when doing a stream to get to a milestone like this,
Sequence engaged.
because it's all because of all of you that we're here at all,
Cruiser reporting.
and
We're sentencing the
TIE
rebels.
squadron here.
this is the playthrough that everyone's most involved in.
Them in my sight. Roger that. Commencing run on torpedo base. I got my approach vector.
It's hard to sound sincere and not put on a
Attack formation.
very fake sounding voice.
That's it? Your orders, one. I got one.
Okay, the insincerity has dropped us back down. I deserve that.
Ready and willing.
I've got him lined up.
I got a fix.
I'm glad I didn't put in the interdictor, because I almost certainly would have just flown a Quasar in and lost it. And what was the... Okay, so it wasn't a hyperveloc or an ion cannon. That's going to be a lot of T4Bs, though. Or Freerunner AACs, not Freerunners. Which I think our units should be fairly well equipped to handle. But I think I'm going to go back to awesome picks. Do we use next week's money for shipyards? I think we kind of still need to get some other units first.
Complete.
So if we're going to be up against stations, let's get Hope Demon. We'll get Calamari in my pants. Okay. And we'll get Chicken Tender because we got a lot of fighters going on.
Destination set.
Construction
And Cody,
complete.
take the lead on this one again.
Invasion commencing.
If I had to define myself as a developer or a YouTuber, what percent would you say of each? I mean, mod development is my hobby, and then YouTuber is my job, so why not both? I've been a mod developer longer, but YouTubing is...
Choose your reinforcements.
Course
what will
plotted.
hopefully keep me alive. Okay, this might... I think I should prepare some defenses here first. Okay, you guys are probably gonna die, so I'm gonna send you over there. Is this in range? Let's get the anti-vehicle turret.
Awaiting your orders.
As much as I want to get over to this landing zone, yeah, like the AACs are just so fast, and that's kind of what I'm worried about.
Construction complete.
Okay, let's sneak them over there.
Reporting.
We don't actually have the money for another trade thing unless I can get that, or not trade, another healing thing, any kind of build pad unless I get over there.
Ready for
Alright,
action.
let's see if we can support them. If we can get at least 2 of these factories and then maybe the garrisons, that'll be nice. Okay, that should capture while you're walking by.
We've secured a landing
Nothing wrong with being
Ready.
compared to Shaq.
Right away.
I definitely don't take that as an insult. Shaq's a good guy. Very sad that we weren't able to finish the tabletop series with
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
with everyone there, though.
Standing by. Roger.
So
Reporting in.
I don't know if I don't know how many people were
The enemy is
around for it,
approaching.
but
Heading
a
out.
few years ago now, there was a tabletop series that I was doing with
Let's move out.
Shaq, Ek, Charlie, and Wasted.
Roger that. Let's
So like
go.
tabletop RPG.
under attack.
Ooh, that's a lot. Let's move back here. And the ATAP should be protecting it a bit.
Ready to go.
Alright, we'll get Uh-oh in.
Reinforcements on
And
route.
also Skull Crushers.
Right away, sir.
Yeah, so I decided to play a character that I kind of regret playing at this point, because like his whole thing was being deadpan, which when playing with like 2 new tabletop players as well, that was probably a poor choice. Like being something a bit more energetic would have,
Reporting in.
like if I'd brought over Vuz, that would be That would have been nice, but I didn't. Hey, Matt? I think Vuz is the best tabletop character that I'm ever going to make.
Transfer coordinates. Watch out.
Bombing run available.
Target area reached.
Alright, let's get that mining facility now. See if we can maybe push over to this next landing zone.
T4B mobile. Form up. Keep going.
Okay, you're going to be on the actual field base, and you're going to kill them. How do you determine what tier a hero is? That's something we've actually been revisiting recently, because there wasn't really a super consistent system for it before,
This way.
and so there's always a lot of disagreement about.
Channel open. Open fire.
What goes into it, because that's the hero tiering and everything, that's been around since the first release of the mod, really, and it hasn't had any significant changes since then, so it's been due for
Roger that.
some
Moving into
updates.
position. Roger that. Fallout troops. Commander.
We won't be able to actually use the bombing run just yet, because we need to take down the planetary shield.
No life signs.
Have I lost a community challenge before? We could technically count this one as a loss because of the one battle that I save scummed after because of the immense losses, so this might get an asterisk after it. But the other ones I definitely won.
Form up. Right away, sir.
Yeah, let's not go too far up there because that's a lot of stuff.
Copy.
They got the
Moving out. Roger.
they got the thingies, the people. Do I have the UTAT somewhere accessible right now? You're over here.
Let's move out.
So I kind of want to use it to go in the base, but the power gen's on that side. So we might be trying to lure them in that way.
Commander, scouting location.
And
We're going in.
okay, let's bring in some more stuff, because you can go over the water as well. And we'll also get Myth's Revenge.
Ready for action. Location confirmed.
Alright, with that being pulled through,
I copy.
and you guys being in position,
Ready.
okay, you can try to kill some infantry that come over here.
Lock and load. Order acknowledged.
Thank you, Googs, appreciate it. And thank you, Parker, very appreciated. Thank you to both of you. Glad you enjoy the mods.
Reporting. Fire! Enemy target.
Very epic stuff.
Attack that target. Attacking target.
Okay, I need to never say epic again.
Awaiting your orders.
Dana gets mad at me for saying epic, and she's right too.
Underway.
Because at a certain point, you're not saying it ironically, you're just a person who says it. Okay, that's a lot of T4Bs coming in. I need to make sure the ATAP gets all the damage in.
Right away.
Just all of it. Yeah, the bombing run isn't going to work right now because they do have the planetary shield, which is what these guys are going to be here for. We're going to be trying to get them into the planetary shield
Heading up.
to handle all that.
All weapons loaded.
Unit destroyed.
Copy.
Okay, that's a bit
Destination
much.
set. I copy. Proceeding.
Unit destroyed.
Once this is a little bit farther out, we can drop that there. There we go.
I copy.
All right. Now I think we can move up and...
T4B ready.
Ready, sir.
Reporting. On my way.
Alright, you need to back off a little bit more still.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Let's go.
Unit
Yes,
destroyed.
sir. Keep
Alright,
going.
everyone
We'll
back
provide
away.
backup.
Give me Fall out, troops.
I think we're actually going to go over to there.
Tank active.
And I'm going to try to stop those from doing too much damage with you while building a nice...
This way.
Yes, sir.
Yes, come on.
Okay,
Over there.
that should stop anything that's not going to be...
Repair station constructing.
I'll be at
Okay, that's good.
Affirmative, sir. Acknowledged.
Yeah, let's see if we can kill these now.
Roger.
The UTAT should be able to handle that.
Right away.
Transport here.
Construction complete.
Alright,
Reporting.
Form up. Let's go. Waiting order. Copy.
hopefully we got that in time that this is going to heal properly and not just die. So I think we got to just get over here
Roger that.
and stop them.
Reporting. Form up.
We got to get the UTAT in. You can clear out the ones that are still following it, which it's still doing an okay job at. And then we can get in and heal all that.
Affirmative. Copy. Let's move out.
Because these guys can also help
Engaging target.
clear out the infantry that are causing problems. On top of getting themselves a nice happy little heal. Well, I was hoping to grab this landing zone before dropping in more units.
Yes, Commander. Ready. Channel open. Attacking.
Yes, Commander.
Transport ready.
Ready. Proceeding to target.
Okay, let's get you over there. They did manage to kill that.
All weapons
That's
loaded.
not ideal. I think we will get one more.
Keep going. T4P.
Favorite mod to work on or play? I mean, that kind of
Juggernaut
changes
ready.
AT-AT
depending
ready.
on what I want at the
Walker
moment.
Moving to attack.
I don't really play too many mods outside of our own anymore,
Ready.
but
Construction complete.
Armed and ready.
I mean, Fall of the Republic has the nice two-faction dynamic. TR has
On my way,
a
sir.
many-faction dynamic that I like. Revan's Revenge is still too rough to be like my favorite to play, but it'll get there as well.
Give me the target.
Armed and ready. Moving out.
We'll clear the way for you.
Okay, took it. I think we might have lost an infantry company.
Tank brigade here.
But I think we might have won the battle. Like, I think we're done with all of their garrisons. Thank you, Crawling Chaos. Oh, ow.
Reporting in.
Reporting in.
Okay, I might need to turn some of these around and
We'll cover you. Right away.
get in that way.
Yes, Commander.
Unit
No, Water
destroyed.
Dragons, you were too far up.
AT-AT destroyed.
What are your orders? As you
Darn,
wish.
they're gonna go down. Does the team of TR consider adding complexity to the combat system similar to Awakening of the Rebellion? I mean, I don't think their combat system is actually more complex than ours. They definitely advertise their... Like, they put more emphasis on explaining the armor system and stuff, but that's a system that's present in every Like, that's a thing that's in the base game as well, and it's something that we put in a lot of work to as well. We just don't emphasize it as much because it can be kind of overwhelming for new players to see the information. But it's all the information is there in like the guides instead of loading it.
Over there.
Stuff like adding more to the terrain and tactical battles is something we're going to expand on, and they've
Roger.
already done more of that. But
Form up. Walker moving out.
okay, you actually made it
Right
out,
away.
so that's good. I'm going to
Copy
try to
that.
get you over to that.
Let's
I
move
really
out.
want the bombing run though.
Awaiting your orders.
Roger. Ready for attack.
That's not great.
Copy. As you wish, General.
Form
Ooh,
up.
the one we lost was the hero. That's sad.
Yes, sir. Firing. Suppressive fire.
Unit destroyed.
T4B mobile.
I copy.
Okay,
Right
just
away.
go over the river.
Awaiting orders.
Base is under attack.
Moving into position.
We're so close
Attack.
to the planetary shield.
Right away.
Okay, I need to just put in the extra infantry now.
En route.
I mean, turbo lasers have bad accuracy against small stuff in Thrawn's Revenge and stuff as well. Like, accuracy is also... Like, you can look at the numbers if you want, but it's...
Reporting.
AOTR is definitely a lot more fighter-focused because of, like, shield penetration and stuff, but that's not a direction. Like, we don't want to emphasize that as much as they do. Fighters and bombers are still very powerful. If you use fleets of small ships in TR, that's already the most powerful thing you can do. It's just, it's harder for players to do. Like, there's a higher skill ceiling with it, but... Or a higher skill floor with it, but there's also a higher ceiling for it. So we don't really need ways to nerf capital ships more.
Ready.
Because they're already far from the most effective thing you can use. But I'm not gonna... Anytime I comment on the, like, relative systems of AOTR or TR, it just turns into, like...
Repair station.
Anytime it makes it back to their Discord, they turn into, like, oh, well, Corey was insulting AOTR again from some of the users there. It's like, this is not worth my time. Okay. Kill that.
Construction complete.
At your command.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Even though I do want to make it clear, I'm not insulting AOTR.
Fire.
I copy.
Give me some. Right away. Open fire.
Reporting.
This one's taking a while.
Yes, sir. Transport
Okay,
here.
you got to safety,
Moving
so
out.
let's put that in there. I'm not sure what you mean by voices in their own event, Alex. Voices seem to be mixed with sound effects events. Yeah, so the stuff that's getting referenced doesn't really matter. It's
Yes, sir.
you
Heading
can
out.
put them... You can, like, make a new file if that's what you mean. Like, you can make new files for XML entries. You just have to put them in the like game objects files. Like all the there's files with like the whole list of everything, and that's
Ready. Yes, sir. Roger. Open fire.
you can like. So Empire War has the files that tell the game to load other files, and yeah.
Transport ready.
But we also, for modding questions, we do have a section on our Discord where people can
Base is under attack.
easily help you. Alright, well, we get to the base here. We did hit the 50,000, so thank you very much, everyone. We're not going to stop. It's not going to be a 36-minute stream. We're going to keep going for quite some time, and then we're going to do some Revan's Revenge at the end. So, I really do appreciate it. It's basically a dream job being able to do this, and now I guess the goal is to get to 100,000. Probably not going to do that this stream, but like, the thing about being friends with Ek is if I'm streaming with him, I see all of his fucking silver play buttons on his wall. And he has like 4 or 5, and I don't have any. Very sadly, we lost Myth's Revenge. It got its thing read. But someday, I just want to have that little silver play button from 100k. That's all I want.
System control achieved.
That's all I want. That's all I want. Okay, right now though, what I want is Rexis Secundus. I think we can take Rexis without capping ourselves on
On our way.
infrastructure.
Frigate standing by.
We can definitely do it if that's what they have. Ooh, we can definitely do it.
Orders confirmed.
I'll try to build...
Construction complete.
I want to get to a battlecruiser soon.
The enemy has been spotted.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay,
Reinforcements
spearfishing...
On our way. Telemetry received. We'll get there.
And this cuts them off in this direction. Like, if we can surround little enclaves of...
Star Cruiser
Choose your reinforcements.
Roger, setting course, sir.
of independent forces, then we can kind of just get them whenever we want.
Moving there now, sir.
ready to receive orders. Mega Majors Prime.
Roger, setting course, sir. Moving to sacred coordinates, sir.
Because the big concern is stopping them from expanding. Like, I think we can get to Hast. I don't think we can get to Mon Calamari until we have a battlecruiser. Even Hast is a little bit questionable. I don't want to do that without scouting it out. I think we can... Yeah, we can manage that with
Construction
these.
complete.
Also, I don't know if I actually said it when answering the question, but thank you, Revan, for the donation as well. Very appreciated. Yeah, for the heroes mix, I do need the... Like, I need a level 4 shipyard for a level 4... Or for a Dreadnought hero. Is there any plan on adding to unit descriptions on what faction each unit belongs to in Fleet Builder? No. So having that information just in Fleet Builder
Choose your
in instant action would require a new variant of each unit be made with just that added to the text. And because it's not information that would be particularly helpful in Galactic Conquest, for example.
Enemy unit sighted.
But having a new variant for every use like that really adds up in the number of objects in the game, which can impact load times, and also there's bound to be a limit eventually. So we do have like the tech trees in Galactic Conquest that show what's available. And the way the units are categorized is, I guess the buildable thing could show it, but it's because those are dummies that you build. But it's not
Secure the landing zone.
always the hardest division.
Our base is under attack.
Attack that target. Underway.
Destination set.
Form up. Heading out.
Are those capturables? Okay, that's an abandoned
Juggernaut
one.
ready.
Okay, you shoot the abandoned one.
Weapons armed.
Awaiting orders. All out troops.
Yeah, like originally in instant action, all of the units were on their own, like each faction had its own marker. But then that's shifted around as more stuff's been added. So it was already semi-documented there.
I copy.
Okay, even though this is not a heavily defended planet, I need to not get
Reporting.
too careless with it. It won't be quite as difficult as the last one.
Base is under attack.
Okay, you're the real company. We're gonna keep you safe.
Ready. All weapons loaded.
We just need to get this field base and the real base.
T4 complete. Let's go.
Form up. Fall out.
Give me the target. Targeting. Take. Firing.
Awaiting orders. Let's move out.
Copy.
Copy.
Entering battle.
Ready. Moving to attack.
Reinforcement point contested.
Alright. We should be good there.
I copy.
The ATSTs are gonna kill those as they come out, so that's gonna be nice.
Run available.
Keep going.
Does YouTube send you anything for 50k, like a coffee mug? No. No novelty fingers. No coffee mugs. Susan just gives you a scathing email telling you to do better. Why is it not 100k?
Ready. Targeting.
We'll cut.
I mean, technically, if you add up all of my channels, we're at 100k now, so that should count. Maybe I can get them to
Form up.
send a
Engaging target.
a little plaque for that.
Over there.
When do you plan on upgrading the Eclipse model?
Armed and ready.
Oz wants to do that eventually.
Charged.
I don't know, so it kind of just ends up being whenever Oz wants to do that.
Commencing bombing.
Like Porto was working on it for a while, then I think Oz kind of took that over from Porto when Porto stopped.
Armed and ready. Heading out.
So maybe someday,
Spearheading assault.
maybe 0.4, maybe not 0.4.
Commence assault.
Because Oz has been busy doing other stuff. It's high priority as far as the unit redos go. But for Thrawn's Revenge, we don't really prioritize assets the same way anymore because like the core of the mod is there.
Planetary
So a lot of it is just what people feel like doing when.
building cancelled.
When there's something that really needs to be done, like
Taking backup.
Construction.
new faction
On my
assets, then
Inputting
there's a bit more
coordinates.
structure in telling people what to do and when. But beyond that,
Building
it's relatively
under construction.
freeform.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Enemy fleet approaching. No enemy fleet approaching. Okay, if it's drum and cast, I don't care, because they can have that. It's got to be drum and cast. Do you think the Sovereign is due for a remodel? It is. Farshot is doing that, and that's kind of the same situation.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, that's what the enemy fleet approaching was. Yeah, okay, enjoy that.
On my way.
Alright, we're low on infrastructure with that, but we're only -1 with it.
Constructing.
So we're not like, super low.
Inputting coordinates.
And I'm gonna spy on Mon Cal.
Destination acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Unrest on sap floor is growing. I was hoping to get it fully built up first, but I'm just gonna sell that until we're fully prepped
Construction
on the
complete.
infrastructure. At least we got some money out of it. When it comes to Sith planets from the Old Republic, we're not planning on putting like KOTOR era ships as influence units in Thrawn's Revenge, if that's what you mean.
Building started.
Well, we should
Construction complete.
be okay there. Want to attack the nest egg of planets in the rear of your territory? I'd get money for it, but they're also fairly heavily defended, and we can do it more easily later on when we have a battle cruiser. And right now, it's the best opportunity we're going to have to take planets away from one of the other factions before they build up. Because that's not going to... Like, these guys aren't going to get any stronger. These guys are going to get much stronger, and if I can stop them now, then they're not going to get any stronger. And that makes life much easier for me. Because, like, if we took these planets and we have to spend some of that money on building up the infrastructure, I do want to take Bonneting because it's a lot of money, but I don't want to give the New Republic time to take all these planets to build up giant fleets that we're going to have to deal with. If we can do it later on, once we've got a good infrastructure base going on, then that'll be less of a factor when taking 5 extra planets. But it'll come, it just not yet. Okay, I want to do this before they upgrade
Tactical battle imminent.
the station anymore.
Look, sir, it's them.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving there now, sir. Roger, setting course, sir. Moving to sacred
Location
coordinates, sir.
confirmed.
Moving there now, sir.
Because our Quazar should be able to do this. We got the
Sir.
Lil Mon Cals now. So we got Calamari, my pants. We got Hope Demon.
Order confirmed.
We can drop our Aphodios on them.
Yes, sir. We're on approach.
Increase the flank.
Ion cannon firing.
Ahead full.
Underway.
Complex Fury. We have Chicken Tender, so we got a nice little Fighter Tender. And I'm going to put in Bimbus Mobile
We're
there.
on the move.
So we can use that to
Heading by.
shut down some bombs coming in.
Roger that.
Alright, you guys
I should be there any moment now.
go in that way. Thank you, Ogier. Uh-oh. Rip. Start of a battle, so nothing huge lost there. Womp 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 womp. Yeah, the autosave will be right at the start. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. But it does give me another moment to say, once again, thank you sincerely for all the support in getting to this point. Like, I started the channel thinking I'd be doing Pokemon playthroughs while working at McDonald's and having it as like walking to work every morning, thinking like, oh, that'd be neat someday. That'd be how I get out of this hellhole. And it wasn't technically how I got out of that hellhole, but it was only one job removed from that in like 6 months that separated it and being able to go full-time on YouTube. Not being able to go full-time on YouTube. I was kind of forced to go full-time on YouTube, but it also did make it possible for me to spend time with my mom while she was dying. So that was probably more important. So no matter how long this actually ends up lasting for me, I will always be grateful for that. Do you have a favorite or least favorite unit from across all of your mods? The least favorite comes from the past of the mod. It's called the Nebulon B2, which will, as long as my model of the Nebulon B is the model, it will never make it back into Thrawn's Revenge.
Enemy forces
Favorite
ahead.
unit is the Starhawk and Recusant.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay,
Roger,
Same-
setting course, sir.
same strategy,
Sacred
less
coordinates,
crashing maybe.
Moving there now, sir.
Affirmative. Order confirmed.
Roger, setting course, sir.
Engage.
Maybe. I can't guarantee less crashing. I'd like less crashing.
Location locked. Heading out.
Yeah, the OBS sometimes takes a minute to load stuff in. It's
Moving to
bad.
sacred coordinates, sir. Moving there now, sir.
Location confirmed.
Reinforcements.
Squadron reporting.
Okay, rather than actually being the same strategy, it's going to be a slightly different strategy where I send the bombers in.
Underway. Y-Wing Squadron reporting. I should be there any moment now. Target those lasers. Fire for maximum effect.
Okay, if you got power to weapons, use power to weapons.
Power to shield. Frigate standing by.
Target at maximum firepower. Standing by. There's one on me.
Make sure those bombers don't get in.
They're coming around.
Frigate responding.
I don't like what's happening to the Nebula.
I've got them in my sights.
If we were a bit closer this time,
Swinging around.
Star Destroyer here.
Commander.
That's it.
Attack
Scratch
formation.
one. That's it. Scratch one.
No good. I can't maneuver.
I really don't like that, but I don't think I can do anything about it.
How can we be of service?
Y-Wing standing by. Your orders? Swinging around.
Ties reporting in. Commencing attack run.
I can't see him.
I went in too close because of the crash.
One on me.
I don't suppose the game wants to do me a favor here.
I need help.
No?
Watch your six.
Target locked.
Getting a lock.
Yes, sir.
Game?
Listen up. I need help.
Okay, you crashed in the last one. What do you want to crash on this one?
That's got him. You need help. I need help.
Where's my...
I'm on them. Ready to commence.
Excellent.
No? You wanna just hit me with a
See him.
nice little crash?
Stay in formation.
Maybe?
Got one on me.
Just a quick one? A quick little crash?
Starting my run.
Target locked. Boarding in.
Just Like if you wanna,
Eliminating target.
you wanna just crash?
Reporting in.
Target locked.
Roger that. Y-wing here.
Want a Dave Matthews Bandit for me?
That's it. Scratch
Is that Matthew Good? No, that's Dave Matthews.
Get behind range. I can't see
Commander.
it. Try not to let one on your tail.
I don't think the MC1 using that much
Hitting
damage.
the ion cannon banks. Should we go around for another pass?
I'm on them.
That's it.
Target
Scratch
locked.
one. Awaiting orders.
Eliminating target. Coming around.
Copy.
Okay, you're gonna stay back. Why would you hit the battle dragon with that? That's just mean.
Target locked.
Shake him. I'm hit.
I've got them in my sights.
Oh well.
Excellent shot.
Got one on me.
Coming back around for another run.
Do I have any Armada minis? I do not.
Close. I need help. That's got him. I'll try and draw their fire.
I used to think about like getting them and just using them as like decorations, but they're kind of expensive to do that.
I need help.
So I kind of think if I get any ship minis, I'd be more likely to try to 3D print some mod models,
Flight systems engaged.
because that would feel like it has a bit more
Reporting open. Weapons
sentimental
charged.
value for me, I guess.
I've got my approach vector.
Like if I get a nice 3D print of the
Yes, Commander.
the Recusant and the Starhawk, that's the dream someday. Like I wanted to do that after I moved last time, but just I never really got
Scratch one.
my office
Calling for me, sir.
I'm on them.
as a decorating my office is quite the priority I hoped it would be after moving.
I can't see
But once we move next time, it definitely is going to be, because we're going to own our house next time rather than renting someone else's.
That's it. Stay as
I mean, getting an apartment or anything.
Fire.
So
Stay in attack formation.
Be of service.
then I'll hopefully be able to do it.
Unit disabled. Roger. All batteries open fire. Picking up signal.
Ready and willing.
I've got my approach vector.
Prepare for combat.
Enemy
Alright,
unit disabled.
let's see if we can get everyone in there to chew her up. I'm very sad about losing that nebula.
I'm losing power. Ready.
But
range. Y-wing squadron
that's
reporting.
life.
Open fire. Y-wing standing by.
Target locked.
Your orders? Attack that target. That's got him. Should we go around for another pass?
Orders, sir. Changing course.
I need help. I need help. I've been hit. Rendezvous at mark 6.1. I've been hit. We're drawing their fire. I can't see him. Drop one.
Shields
Rendezvous at mark
Commander.
6.1.
Excellent shot.
Bombers at the ready. I need help.
Unit off by itself. I think my Pathfinder is a the assassin? No, it's the trenchant. Direct approach. It was not directly approaching, but it was covering the rear.
I can't hold out.
How do you select all bombers? You can't really select them as a category, but if you
I
like
need help.
double click the unit type, you'll get all the unit type.
Roger that.
But you can't. There's no button to like specifically choose bombers as
We're
a
drawing their fire.
different set of units.
transfer all.
We tried to think of ways that we'd be able to make them separate themselves on the build bar and have ways to be a bit more user friendly with that, but it's not really something we can do much about.
I've been hit.
Things related to the UI and unit control are
Ready and willing.
generally not moddable in any significant way.
I've been hit. I'm in
But
range.
yeah, like
Y-wing here.
when I select all these Y-wings, I just double click the icon and that gets all the units of that type on the map, or on the screen. Not on the map. Oh, that makes me sad. It does make me sad. But it happened, and we move on. I'm going to save, though, maybe. I guess I am going to save. I mean, subscribe to Corey Loses is dead. Okay, I want to take the planet. I think I have to take the planet. It does jump us behind on infrastructure a bit more. Yeah, that unfortunately isn't possible, Darius. When you later say, why doesn't the game remember Pathfinders? So Pathfinders were added in Forces of Corruption, and a lot of Forces of Corruption features were not the best implemented, I think is the best way to put that.
Building started.
They were a little bit messy,
Inputting coordinates.
so it's kind of just a side effect of that, I think.
Beginning construction. Building started.
On my way.
Just like a teeny tiny bit messy.
Construction complete. Building started.
Okay, you're gonna get that, and
Inputting
I think
coordinates.
on Falk we're gonna do infantry on.
Beginning
Because
construction.
we have a lot of infantry. It's the thing we have the most of.
Invasion commencing.
I mean, of, like, possible build options. What do we have in space for Saflor? Okay, I need to send Septimus back there. I'm going to build the extra defensive structure. And then we should be able to build the tax agency after that.
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements en route.
Unit deploying.
Right away, sir.
Reinforcements en route.
So we need to get to the... If we can get to the ion cannon and the factory there, we'll send Cody out that way. Send one of Cody's reinforcements up to capture this sensor.
Reporting.
We should be able to get that mine. Because I want that mine to be mine. And I want to use our next set of money to get the Dreadnought Shipyard.
All weapons loaded.
I don't know, is set of money a thing?
T4P mobile.
Our next week of income? We'll get the Dreadnought Shipyard and see what prices we're working with.
Give me a target. Moving into position.
Because, like, taking Mon Calamari, I really don't want to do that without a Mediator or a Saranin. So I'm not going to do it without a Mediator or Saranin.
Right away, sir.
I think we might need... No, we don't need repair pads on here. We're just going to get this money, get the landing zone, and then
We've
maybe
secured
run
a landing
away?
zone.
Well, we can drop in some other infantry and some anti-infantry.
Abandoned mining facility.
Moving out.
B2 unit deploying.
Let's get whatever you're going to give me. Because they don't have much in the way of garrisons.
Orders. Almost there.
They just have
Heading out.
a barracks and then maybe a field base or two. And we know they're sending a lot of infantry up this way.
Base
They're sending
is
some up
under
that way
attack.
too. If we can just block them.
Destination
Unit
set.
capacity.
All right, let's just go up that way.
Yes, sir.
And you guys can go back to base.
Standing by. Scouting location.
Roger. Entering back.
Yeah, we're gonna get that field base, and then
Ready to go. We're going in.
Juggernaut ready. Target
there.
acquired.
Form up. Engaging target.
Acknowledge.
Yeah, I don't think we need to have you worry about the stuff back up the hill. You stay focused down here.
Bombing run available. We secured a landing zone.
Ready to go. On my way.
Awaiting orders. Right away. I come. Spearheading assault. Commence assault.
We secured an abandoned turbo laser tower.
Okay, so it should be just a nice safe
Reporting.
nice
Heading
safe
up.
base assault now.
Fall out, troops. Move out. Yes, sir. Let's go. Yes, Commander.
Maybe I should move it to subathon style, where like instead of reaching a goal, it's just
For attack.
new subs increase the stream length.
All weapons loaded. Keep going. Target.
But I think that requires more prior planning
Attack.
to track that.
4P. Over there. Give me a target. Tank brigade here.
Makes more sense on Twitch, but
Fire! Open fire! Attack that target. Copy. Moving into position.
okay. We are going to need to sit back for a little bit after taking Haas, because we do need to build up infrastructure more.
Awaiting orders.
But like, if we can use that time to set up a good economy, set up, fix up our fleet a little bit more, and
Target.
get a battle cruiser, we might be able to just eliminate the New Republic.
Firing. Almost there.
Because
Entering battle.
we haven't really been thinking about them a lot, but the Empire is right next door, too. Like, I think we almost have a border with them.
Reporting. Spearheading assault.
They're like one planet away from us.
Enemy has been defeated.
But it's really good to get Hast on
System
this.
control
So
achieved.
I'm happy with that. We're gonna be able to afford
Inputting coordinates.
the Olympics shipyard. So let's just get that building. Let's get you over here.
On my way.
I'm going to build more stuff to replace like regular fleet stuff. Like I'm gonna get another Nebula, but I just want to make sure we're on the road to getting that. I think we are building enough structures that we're gonna get out of our deficit for infrastructure. So I'm not gonna spend that money just yet.
Construction complete.
So let's go back to Eddie.
Inputting coordinates.
Construction complete.
I'm gonna move our
Construction
ground
destination
forces
set.
a little bit away.
Construction.
And I think I am going to save again, even though we did just save.
Construction complete.
So I think I'm going to get the Neutron next, Guns for Hire. We'll have a nice long-range siege platform with that. Similar to a Nebula, but a little bit tankier for right now. Do you think some kind of multiplayer game mode would work? Receive some Total War Battle to Space variant of Empire War
Construction
points. So,
complete.
like skirmish works mostly, but Galactic Conquest and Empire War isn't super suitable for multiplayer. Like the saves don't work as often as they should for multiplayer Galactic Conquest, and like the structure of the game, you can't really use a lot of scripts that handle a lot of the galactic mechanics we have set up,
Construction complete.
because those tend to make the game a lot more desync prone, and the way we have them written, like some of the stuff we might be able to replicate with other ways to script it, but it relies on like checking who the human player is. So if we wanted to do multiplayer Galactic Conquest, for example, we'd have to strip out everything from the government mechanics like legitimacy to the just the build bar filters for structures, frigates, and capital ships. So we'd have to give up a lot. And like I've done a few Galactic Conquest multiplayer streams with other YouTubers. Oh, as in you buy a build and you go in and skirmish. Like you could make people house rule that and skirmish themselves, but we wouldn't really be able to set up like an in-game menu allowing to do that. Now you can have people plan out what they'd want to do and do like a tabletop out of game thing and then like set stuff up in the map editor, but there's not really much you'd be able to do in game for that kind of thing. So we've only got Bajarin between us and the Empire. Okay, if we get that, I think that'll increase our influence enough there.
Inputting coordinates.
And I do want to get a little bit more going for our fleets. We're going to get Black Knight, which I think might be our only dragon. We'll get Duke Dirt Farmer. 30 seconds. I'm not going to get more Quasars just yet. Profit 6091. 60,091.
On my way.
And I'm going to upgrade that station.
Inputting coordinates.
Maybe I'll spend that money on upgrading Cast first. Ooh, hello, Drummond Cast. I figured that would happen. I'm okay with it. I don't think there's much I can do about it just yet. Because what's the Greater Maldruids? Yeah, they're at 7%. If they take the planet, that's okay. It's giving us 50 credits.
System lost.
It's Malachor where I start getting a little bit more scared. So let's defend that. Because we're kind of setting up the fleet to take them on. But this is our battle cruiser setup. I'm going to get Spirit of Advent first. Oh, I think I spelled that wrong. Yeah, so we'll get one of those Serannins or Mediators first. So I'll fix any of the broken text there. So we should be able to actually afford that in the next Galactic week.
On my way.
Well, what's the New Republic setup other than that? If we get Rudrig, Turkana... If we just, like, go straight through there... I think that works. I just have to make sure we don't get attacked on Moncal. 15,000. So we're not going to quite have the money for it unless I cancel some construction somewhere. I'm going to cancel profit for now, just so we can get a battlecruiser building immediately.
IPV reporting.
Rather than having to wait an extra week for it.
Maneuvering.
Construction complete.
We should be kind of safe on there. We'll be able to do 2 fleets soon. And we'll get Spirit of Advent. Oh, the upkeep was enough. I thought we had more than we did there. So we can get a mediator then. So yeah, we'll just get a mediator. We'll get pirate. I think you're supposed to be a Saranin. I might have that one set up wrong. So I'm going to get Ben Dover first because I'm confident on that one.
In production.
We'll get there.
I'm just bad at math.
Tactical battle
The
imminent.
Conquered Tool. Okay, that gets you... You guys fight each other. That's fine with me. Left side of the Mandator 3. That was probably the Armadia. Yeah. So we have an Armadia and we have a Mandator 3 as our SSDs. I know I said I was only going to go in when I was scouting the New Republic planets, but... I lied.
There they are. Blast them.
Choose your reinforcements.
On our way. Heading out.
I'm not playing as the CIS. Goes me. This is a faction entirely made up of viewer-requested units and heroes and stuff.
Moving there now, sir. Roger, setting course, sir.
So it's written over the CSA in Thrawn's Revenge, but it's
Roger, setting course, sir.
a whole pile of bespokeness.
Around.
They don't seem to have an ion cannon here.
This way.
We're gonna need to expand our ground forces soon, too.
En route.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, Quazar
Copy.
Cheese Fleet, get ready.
I copy. On my way. Form up. Lasers linked and ready.
Ready for
Awaiting
command,
orders.
sir.
I might do some other mods again in the future, but I've done a few AOTR playthroughs in the past. I kind of... Like, I want to branch out to other games more than I want to do, like, a wider variety of Empire at War mods, because I've always got at least some Empire at War playthroughs going, usually up to 2.
Target fire.
So having
Form up. Awaiting
other
orders.
games mixed in with that would probably end up being better than having like a 3rd or 4th Empire at War playthrough going on with other mods.
Keep your eyes open. Order received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Encountering resistance. Loosen up. Stay in attack formation. Encountering resistance. It's no good. I can't maneuver.
Oh well, thank you, Frank.
They're coming around. There's one on me. Ah! I can't hold
It's
out.
always nice to have some
My stabilizer's broken loose. I've been hit. Freeze to full throttle. I've got a problem. Yes, Commander. Ah! The laser
repeat
is
servers. I
primary
don't know.
target. Keep your eyes open. I've been hit. I've been hit.
I don't know what better term to use for that.
I can't see him. Ah! Crossfire. I've got one on me. I've got a problem. See him. Ah!
Yes, sir.
I need help. Ah! I've been hit. I
Regroup
need
for
help.
another
Ah!
attack.
I've got a fix. I've been hit. Look out.
Coming in
I
quick.
can't hold out. Coming around.
It might be bad to have the bombers all die now, but if they can take out the shields on you,
Got them in my sights.
Been throwing their fire. Watch your
Back
step.
around for another
Freeze to
round.
full throttle. I've got one on me. I can't see him. Getting a lock. That's got him. Attacking. Enemies.
so like one of the difficult things with doing
I've lost engine 2.
other Empire at War mods in the past, because I am also a modder,
Ready.
is
I've been hit. Swing around.
How can we be
I need help.
it very often leads to questions of like, oh well, why don't you have X unit or X feature that I'm seeing here? And so if we say, oh yes, let's do that, then it turns into, why did you steal this idea from that mod? Or if you say, no, I don't think this works for us because of XYZ reason, then that turns into, Corey said this was bad. And it just, it's a problem that I don't have to worry about with when playing other games.
Commencing run on orders.
And sometimes if like the subject matter of the mod is far enough away, like if I'm playing the Stargate mod or something, then there tends to be less of that reaction because it's not like Star Wars compared against Star Wars. So it's just, it usually ends up being easier for me to not open up that can of worms.
Can we be of service? Heads down, front.
Ready for order.
Taking fire.
I've been hit. Got one.
Were you willing?
Even if my intent with saying like we don't do this because we don't think it works for us for reason XYZ isn't to say that we think it's bad. It just isn't how we want to do our take on the mod, because mods being different is good. But it's caused headaches in the past.
Hold on. Stay in attack formation.
Need help. My wing here.
Enemy unit disabled. Enemy unit disabled.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Okay, I think our MC90 will survive. I really need to get some more friends into the MC90, but I think this fleet is kind of okay for what we're doing with the New Republic right now. So I kind of want to take all the standard new units we build and put them into the new fleet over on the Maldrude side.
I can't see him.
Form up. Attack formation.
Changing course to
And put the battle cruiser in this side so we can take out Mon Calamari.
I can't see him.
I was thinking the way we'd handle the New Republic is kind of going through their planets on the far back and leaving them to build out into the Greater Maldrude, but I think we can wipe them out and force the Greater Maldrude to fight the Empire if they're going to fight anyone. Like, who are we up against? It's the Empire, Greater Maldrude, New Republic, and Zinj, I think. I don't think there's a fifth group. Now, like, playing mods for other games doesn't lead to that problem, because it just, if people are going to ask anything, it's going to be, oh, why don't you make a mod for this game? And then we can just say, oh, well, we don't have unlimited resources. And that's easy enough to address. Why did you guys take up the Commodore map from Skirmish? If it's the one I'm thinking of, it was very weird for pathfinding. And I would assume that would be why it was removed if it was removed. Okay, we need a Rin spy.
Inputting coordinates. On my way.
I might just need to invade, then hope for the best. I think I need to invade and hope for the best. No, not doing that. No hoping.
Moving into position.
Oh, we'll get to see a free scout on Rexis Prime. That's not that bad. This is also not that bad. Cody, you're on point.
Invasion commencing.
Thanks, rookie.
Choose your reinforcements.
Ooh, that's gonna be tough to get to. They have control over all of the landing zones, really. Skull Crushers. Isn't there already one of those, Oz? Or is it just EU? Like, Star Wars is the perfect setting for a CK3 mod because, like, the first movie, or the first movies already had incest in them. So, like, it just lifts right in.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Yes, sir. Heading out.
Because I haven't played much CK3, but isn't that's what the game's about, right? I want to play more CK3. I've failed. So at 50k, I can be honest with myself and admit that I've failed in my initial primary objective. Other than the Pokemon goal of just like playing Pokemon Nuzlocke, which I definitely also failed in. I failed in the secondary goal of having the channel back before it was I had any idea that it would be like a career. Was that I wanted to use it as a way to force myself to play games that I'd always wanted to play and then could never force myself to find the time because it's like, oh, well, if I'm doing it and making other people watch, then it's bad if I don't finish it. But then I also just I never ended up starting the games that I wanted to play.
We've secured a landing zone.
Like the other games that I wanted to play, and I should do that.
Reinforcements cancelled.
enemy is
Reinforcements
approaching.
en route.
Yes,
Ooh, you guys don't want to be there.
the zone.
Would there potentially be a sequel mod way into the future, or something from Jakku to F9, or all of post-Endor canon?
Ready for attack.
So we don't really plan on starting any more mods than what we have right now.
Target acquired.
Like, we have so much to do with what we've already got going that it's hard to commit to anything beyond that.
Ready. Target locked.
So right now it's just like
Right away.
finish what's on our plate, or at least nearly finish what's on our plate, because we've got literally years of work still. So it's hard to commit to more. Driver's not included. Get on in there. Like, it'd almost make more sense if we were gonna do a dedicated sequel era mod to do it in Sins
Ready. Commencing
than in
attack.
Empire at War. Is that like eliminating having to worry about developing
AT-AT ready.
ground combat for that makes things much easier.
T4B ready. Give me
Because that's like half the game gone there. And then you don't have to worry about the narrative content as much, so that's another one.
Armored transport ready. Destination set. Weapons armed.
Because like we're already at the point where Imperial Reign was announced around the same time as the Elder Scrolls 6. And now it seems like they're going to get into like fully active development of it before we get into fully active development of Imperial Reign. It's like we're not a professional development studio, so you can't really take us to court for that. But
Always ready, sir.
and that's the fun part of announcing on April Fools. But it's still a lot for us to do. Wily Coyote, this is a custom edit of Thrawn's Revenge to add in units that were requested by viewers, so all the units that we have are named by people watching. And it's kind of a challenge playthrough built on that. The base is Thrawn's Revenge. So like if we did a sequel era mod, it would probably be most similar to certain mechanics in Imperial Reign anyways.
Roger that.
So like if we get to a point where Fall of the Republic is basically done, TR is basically done, and then we don't all want to immediately move on with our lives to not another decade in Empire at War, then
Copy. Gold Squadron commencing
I
attack.
mean it's not impossible that we do that stuff.
Commencing bombing.
But it's a lot of work to do upkeep on everything, and at a certain point, the upkeep becomes bigger than the
Enemies in range.
new content. And you can never know how long people are going to want to stick around either. Any news of any Empire at War type game on the horizon? So there's an XCOM style Star Wars game coming from
Walker moving to attack.
Bit Reactor, which I don't know if you want to count that as Empire at War style, but that's at least a strategy game that's definitely being made. And there were rumors earlier this year of another Star Wars strategy game of some kind being made, but as far as like an actual remake for Empire at War or a sequel, I'm pretty confident that's not a thing that's being worked on by anyone right now.
Affirmative. Reporting in.
Okay, don't
Scanning
get
area.
back there.
Cannons charged.
Okay, we got it. What was the thing Respawn was making? So that's the Bit Reactor game, if you mean the strategy thing for Respawn side, where Bit Reactor is the dev. It was a new company formed for making that game, or not for making that game, but that's their first project after forming, and they're doing that under Respawn as the publisher, because Respawn is kind of handling the EA side of things. So I've been trying to ingratiate myself on Twitter to Bit Reactor by like retweeting everything and tweeting at them, and it's I think it's going well. So I think, on top of just being in the creator network for EA, which I think would be enough to give me some kind of access to it, I think I'm in a good position there. Like, Respawn is basically proxy
Location locked. Heading out.
Inputting coordinates.
running all this Star Wars stuff for EA.
Building under construction.
Building under construction.
I'll get an ion cannon.
Building
Actually, I'll get a
capable.
shipyard first, because I need to
On my
spend
way.
some money on some other stuff.
Underway.
Building under construction.
Inputting
Let's get back and do
coordinates.
some unit building. Yeah, the kind of like head dev president of the company is Greg Forge. So there's a lot of former Firaxis, former XCOM 2 devs that are involved, and they've been hiring the whole time as well. So I'm going to get my
Vehicle in
Zillow,
production.
and I'm going to get N7 Task Force
Recruiting
Delta.
soldiers.
Then I want some heavier vehicles after that. So let's get crawling to
In
you
production.
and
Vehicle
Alderaan
in
Sons.
production.
On my way.
And over at Malachor, we do need some lighter vehicles again. I am going to get
Unit
Blue
in
Dragon
production.
and Fuzz's
Constructing
Space
unit.
Otter Squad.
Construction
Inputting
complete.
coordinates. T2B over. T2B over.
I'm gonna split this up a little bit so I can
Construction
On my
complete.
way.
make sure we're not attacked from too many places. But let's see how everyone's set up. We're at 8, Maldrude's at 7, Empire's at 6, Zinj is at 14. So everyone but Zinj is a little bit
Construction
struggling compared to
complete.
us. So Zinj are definitely the big bads of the series so far. We'll be able to take Drum and Koss back. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't want to contact them and be like, actually, I know everything you should do for a Star War. But
Constructing.
I'm definitely interested in the game,
Building.
and with the EA Creator Network stuff, I'm sure I'll get a chance to either try out or talk to them at some point. Because I'm not a good enough, like, I'm not an experienced enough XCOM player to really have enough, like, anything worth telling them on that front, so it's
On my way.
just gotta let them do their thing.
Inputting coordinates.
Okay, we're gonna go back to Eddie. I know I sent him to Ession. We're gonna... Oh, crap. I need to sell the light vehicle factory so I can build the other stuff.
On my way.
Because I think we can queue up the light
Star
vehicle
Destroyer
factory, then
reporting
queue up
in.
that, and then we should be good.
Inputting coordinates.
Okay, let's get another nebula. We'll get Russian
Vehicle in
roulette,
production.
and we'll get our first recusant dreadnoughts. We're getting Antonio Margheriti.
Unit in production.
Yeah, XCOM, like when I was talking about on that last ground battle, like all the games that I'd wanted to play for a while and kind of made the channel to play
Moving to coordinates.
more of. Top of that list is basically XCOM and Total War, playing more of
Moving to
those.
coordinates.
And I did do a couple Total War playthroughs, not as many as I want to, but I think I might be at the place where I can. Ooh, that's the icon didn't get fully used on the team there, so I need to change that. But it's definitely a thing I want to do.
Construction complete.
So I'm hopefully
Inputting coordinates.
an XCOM playthrough and a Total War playthrough would do well now. The heck is the purple thing? I mean, this is our Falchion hero. I think it's Snake. And we're gonna hit
Mauler ready.
Mooncall. So let's see what Mooncall looks like. They're gonna have an ion. Oh, they don't have an ion cannon here. They have heavy defenses. They have a dreadnought shipyard, but I think, especially if we can hold off a second and get this nebula.
Nebula class.
Like,
Reporting
I know I wanted them in the other fleet, but I think we kind of need to just top her up with that. And we'll move maybe a couple Quasars over.
T4B ready.
Moving to set grid coordinates, sir.
Alright. Let's knock the New Republic into last week.
Construction
confirmed.
complete. Tactical battle imminent.
The enemy has been spotted.
Yeah, people are annoyed by the pricing on the Total War DLC right now.
Choose your reinforcements.
I'll need to fix your text. Okay, so it's the Serannans that were cheaper, not the Mediators. I had it backwards.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Moving there now,
Royals. We got Bendover in there. Our first hero in space. Got Russian roulette now.
Location locked. Heading out.
Assisting move.
With all speed. Orders confirmed.
sir. Moving to set grid coordinates, sir.
Right away.
Reinforcements
On
On
canceled.
my way.
Roger, setting course, sir.
Confirmed.
Reinforcements en route.
Receive orders.
Okay. Yes, this is Derpy Shepherd
Star Destroyer
icon.
reporting in. Yes, Commander. I copy. Awaiting orders.
And we do have a command bonus with this. Tier 2.
Moving to coordinates.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Nebula class on
So I
standby.
think
Star Destroyer comms open. We'll get there.
if we sneak forward a little bit and maybe try to lure some of their ships out, I think we're going to be okay.
Ready to receive orders.
This is a reasonable setup for us.
Reporting in. Let's do
I am
it,
just a
damn it.
little bit worried about some of the bombers coming through.
Target the laser batteries.
Reporting.
We don't actually need to send our bombers that far up yet.
Yes, sir.
Just want to make sure they die.
RPV reporting.
Alright, stop on that side.
Target here.
And I'm going to move the Quasars forward enough that they might be able to get some light turbo pot shots in on some fighters or bombers coming in.
Fire.
Requesting immediate support.
That's it. Scratch
Awaiting your
one.
command.
Yes, Commander. That's got him. That's got him. Open fire.
Preparing for combat.
Alright, you can...
Eliminating
That's
targets.
it.
on that.
Scratch one.
Yes, Admiral.
I think if we just
Reporting.
Calling for me.
stay
sir.
calm,
Intercept.
don't go too far up, we can take out their ships and then move her over to the station.
Target locked.
Rendezvous
Ready.
at mark 6.1.
I don't think we want to move in our bombers until we've cleared out a few more of their fighters.
We're drawing their fire.
Yes, sir.
So they're probably going to be supporting a little bit more than doing the forward damage like they've been doing in the last few battles. Thank you, Sen.
Excellent
Very
shot.
appreciated.
I got one.
Your command, sir.
Your order, sir?
Swinging around. Roger that. Enemy unit disabled.
Yes, Commander. I'm on them.
I'm in range.
Locking
Losing
on.
power. Scanner contact behind me.
Mon Calamari frigate
Stay in
ready.
formation.
Your order is my command.
Enemies
coming
in
in fast.
range.
Commander.
Warm up.
Get
Attack
behind
that
them.
target.
Reporting in.
I'll try and draw their
Engaging
fire.
the enemy.
Y-wing standing by.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot of anti-fighter behind that, so I really don't want to send
Stabilizer's broken loose.
Target
enemies
locked.
in there.
Look out!
Coming
Go
around.
around for another pass.
They could probably go for you pretty safely, though.
Fire.
Roger that.
Full throttle.
We've got
Eliminating
them on
target.
scopes.
I'm gonna move some of our heavier ships up a little bit more again.
I've got a problem.
And
Blast, my
get
stabilizer.
calamari in my pants up there.
Former
Blast, my stabilizer's broken loose. Someone's on my tail.
attack commencing.
Getting a lock.
Watch
This
your
will be
back.
the only New Republic Dreadnought shipyard we have to deal with.
They're coming around. Help! Get him off!
Okay, I think the MC-90 can switch over to here because you got some good ion damage. It's gonna
Decrease to full throttle. Fire for maximum
save us some effort.
around.
All fire on the
No
orders.
problem.
And these bombers...
Look out!
Hitting the ion cannon banks.
You got that, so you can move over to there now.
I need to break off.
We're
Intercepting.
drawing their fire.
Thanks, Nicholas.
Destroyer here.
I've been hit.
Attack.
I'm losing power. Try not to let one on your tail.
MC-90 Star Cruiser
Rendezvous at
Like, maybe we'll keep going until we've knocked out the New Republic entirely.
Bombers at the
Then
ready.
maybe we'll take a cheeky little look at some Revan's Revenge
Try
stuff.
not to let one on your tail. Scanner contact behind
Get
me.
behind them.
I'm in range.
Honestly,
I'll try and draw their fire.
if we did
Bombers.
another mod now,
Take out those
I think Mass Effect is the most popular thing within the team to do it on, rather than like another era in Star Wars.
Excellent shot.
Because there are a lot of Mass Effect fans in the team.
I'm rolling out of formation. I got one. Locking on. I've got them in my sights.
At mark 6.1.
Oh, we lost. Oh, we didn't actually lose you.
Enemies in range.
We almost lost you. But our tenders are doing their job.
Intercepting.
That's
I'm
it.
on them.
Scratch one.
Focus fire on the guns.
I'm in range.
I'm losing.
Having Legacy era ships to call the Republic for the Republic?
I'm in range. Full throttle.
You mean like the Legacy Comics era? That's a fair bit after the Clone Wars, so that's not really on
Target locked.
the radar for that.
Watch your six.
Eliminating target.
Like there is a
That's it. Scratch one.
Mass Effect mod for Empire at War, and I know I said earlier I don't want to comment on other mods because like it turns into, oh, Corey said that sucks when that wasn't my intent. But frankly, the Mass Effect mod for Empire at War that exists does suck.
Coming around.
Hold on. I'm in range. Decrease
I'm fine with people thinking I say something sucks when that's my intent, so that's different.
I'm in
But
range.
yeah, it's not a good mod, and it's all just like poorly ported assets.
Copy.
So it's not a niche that's filled currently.
Watch your six.
Copy.
Stay in attack
Like
Awaiting
formation.
orders.
Ties locked.
we did, like Miek and Charlie did a skirmish stream with it, And I had very low expectations going in,
Locking on.
and I was still disappointed.
Try and draw their fire.
Like, I think that basically killed the skirmish streams with X2.
Ready to receive orders. Orders confirmed.
Because Zach was already kind of tired of Empire at War, and then we played like the most god-awful mod possible.
Ascendancy at the ready.
MC-90 Star
Eyes
Cruiser
reporting
reporting.
in.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
So yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Star Destroyer comms open.
I copy.
Awaiting
Okay.
orders.
Well, we're going. Oh yeah, I can't read the description because I fucked up the text.
Heading to destination. Awaiting your command.
Yeah, like I don't want to insult other modders' work, but if you're just poorly porting models from another game, then it's not your work to begin with. So I don't care.
Fire.
Because like when people work hard on something
I
for
copy.
free,
Reporting. Fire at
then
will.
why trash it?
Reporting.
But
Weapons
when
charged.
people
Your command, sir. Move out.
don't work hard on anything at all for free, then I'm less sad about saying that's garbage.
Confirmed. Launch pad.
Yeah, it hasn't been
Target.
updated for a long time. It's definitely not in
Roger
active
that.
development.
Attack that target.
Okay, I think we can stay back here and still
Yes,
get the
Commander.
damage on that
Moving
golem.
out.
Though we are getting a little bit from the
Form up.
Empress here.
Ready to receive orders. Mega Mazer.
Ready.
Formation.
Y-wing squadron reporting.
That target.
I'm in range. I'm in range.
Destroyer.
I'm really glad we got here before there was an ion cannon
Swing it
though,
around.
because that could have been bad if there were an ion cannon.
Y-wing standing by. Stay in attack formation.
And I think we have a sufficient number of Quasars without being overboard, so
That's got him.
maybe I'll put one more of these Quasars into the other fleet and move, I don't know, a strike cruiser or something.
Copy.
Watch your
I
six.
copy. Fire at
Alright.
will.
Let's
Ready for command, sir.
That's got him. Got one on
let's
me.
focus on the Empress,
Attacking.
and we'll pop on power to weapons as soon as I'm confident everything is in range enough.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Eliminating target.
Because we should still get enough damage out of just peripheral firing on
Point one.
the Golan to wipe it out.
Receive orders.
Can't see him.
Star
Got one on
Destroyer
me. Need to
reporting
break
in.
off. I've lost engine two. I've lost engine two. Eyes open.
Like, Nolan
Target locked.
Yes.
Nolan has some different ideas for a Mass Effect mod as well.
I've been hit.
Awaiting orders.
But there was someone on our team that was working on their own Mass Effect mod for a little while. I don't know that it actually went anywhere.
I've got one on me. I need help.
Thanks, Speedster. Yeah, Halo's had a few mods for Empire at War get
Can't see
started,
him.
but
Awaiting your orders.
none has really gotten to the point where it had like fully playable Galactic Conquest
Lost
working
engine two. Keep your eyes
in
open.
any kind of reasonable state.
Awaiting your
Like the
command.
best one I think is Varseer's
Commander.
campaign commander, which was only ever really land skirmish.
Got one on me.
I did a couple models for him, like I did a few of the ones in the land skirmish stuff, and I was working on a couple space ones for him. It was like 10 years ago, so he had planned to do more with it, but I don't know what the chances are on that.
Lost engine two.
Commencing attack. Commencing attack.
Commander.
Can't see him. That's got him. I've been hit. Attack formation.
Like,
I've been hit.
I used to do an annual skirmish match in it, and I should probably do that again because it is good.
Enemy can't see him.
Taking down their defenses.
Attack formation.
Bombers at the ready. We're drawing their fire.
And not just because I helped with it.
Roger that. The lasers are our target.
Target
Scanner
locked.
contact behind me.
Engaging the enemy.
Rendezvous at mark.
Coming back around for another run.
Target's coming in fast. There's one on me.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's pop on more power weapons.
They're coming around.
And
Form up.
like after this, I don't think the New Republic has much capacity to be a bully anymore.
Scanner contact behind me. I'm in range.
Getting a lock.
Stay in attack formation.
Intercepting.
I've been hit.
We've got them on scopes.
Bombers
If you have a video on what exactly makes a force strong in something, for example, you recently said in stream that Hapens have strong infantry, strong how, no special tactics required, etc.
need help.
So that kind of fits into the faction guide videos, which I do want to get back to now that point 3 is out.
Roger that.
'Cause I want to do the Imperials next, and I need to redo the basic Empire one, and then I can do the other Imperial factions. But it kind of comes down to how flexible a faction is in an area. So like the Hapen infantry are pretty versatile, and you're able to do a lot with their different infantry types. So like the Hapens have different specialized infantry types you can get, but they also have the one main generalized infantry types. So if you're looking to accomplish any particular job, the Hapens generally have an infantry type that's available pretty easily for them to do it. It's kind of like with the Pentastar alignment, saying they have good carriers basically means that they have a carrier at every tier. So it's usually about how flexible they're going to be in getting something particular done. Let's get you. Let's get you.
On my way.
I'm gonna get you.
Construction.
And we're gonna try to invade you. They don't actually have any units here. It's just the barracks and the garrison.
Invasion commencing.
Whereas like the Ariado Authority, you can have a lot of fighters and carriers with them, but you have a more limited selection of units to pick those carriers from. So if you're going to do carrier-heavy fleets with them, you're a bit more shoehorned into a particular size class, and you're less flexible in what you're going to be able to accomplish with it. So it's easier for them to get countered in that category. Yeah, Voltox, they don't talk about Voltox. It's done.
Choose your reinforcements.
It's not coming back.
Reinforcements canceled.
Buzz's Space Otter Squad, get on in here. Blue Dragon, you as well. They're going to go over the river and through the woods. It's like, I was delaying doing the faction guides for the other Imperials until
Landing zone.
till point 3 was out. Because legitimacy does change stuff there, but I think it's going to just be do the guide for their roster and then direct back to the Imperial one for the legitimacy overview. And like with the other factions, it's hard to do the guides because they're getting a lot more content in the near future.
Reporting. Moving out.
It's hard to keep 13 faction guides up to date. Uh-oh, we've got Skull Crushers.
Ready for action.
You guys should be safe because it is just really infantry we're going to be up against.
I copy.
And a couple vehicles from the main base, but with Cody leading the charge, we'll be fine.
Ready. Location confirmed. Moving into position. Order acknowledged. Coordinates received. Right away. Yes, sir. Heading out.
But I mean, since people do like the faction guides, if I want that silver play button, then maybe I should just do faction guides until until I hit 100K. Oh, that's an anti-infantry turret or an anti-vehicle turret. I wonder if we can destroy it before it destroys me. Okay, you back out. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, we don't want that with them.
Reporting in. Roger. Location confirmed.
See if we can get in behind this.
Roger that. Order acknowledged.
V-Wing Squadron reporting.
Computers locked on target. Received.
Initiate bombing run.
If we can get through without losing too many of them, that's going to be a lot of infantry that just die. There we go. No, Cody. God damn it. I stopped him from moving.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Heading out. Advancing.
If
Reporting.
he just kept moving, it would have been fine. Thank you, Trey. Very appreciated.
Walker moving out.
We're down 2 ground heroes.
Yes, sir. Copy. Fallout troops.
Another team said they do what they want to do, but is there a reason the Sovereign has unique voice lines while the Eclipse doesn't? Well, the Eclipse... So the Sovereign voice lines are from... like 10 years ago when we were doing Ascendancy. And the Eclipse is... At the time was just tied to Palpatine. So when Palpatine was on it, it just used Palpatine's voice lines.
Reporting.
But we've separated it since then. So at the time we had that particular voice actor. We didn't need Eclipse voice lines. But with VO, it's generally less about what we want to do and just what people want to submit.
Commencing attack.
Because those are all community submissions.
Ready. Acknowledged. Destination set.
Awaiting your orders.
Armed and ready.
Reporting. Keep going.
Armed and ready. Weapons armed. Proceeding.
Oh well, it's Mon Calamari, so it's
Heading out. All out.
it's a good place to die
Reporting in.
or retire.
Moving to attack. What are your orders? At your command. On my way.
Okay, so we should be able to hold it from here. Like the flank with the AI was good, but it was a little too late.
Awaiting orders.
Not too little too late. I guess when it comes to saving Cody, it was too little too late. But it was otherwise just a little too late.
Attack!
Ready for action. Ready. Fire.
Reporting. As you wish. Right away. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Roger.
Okay,
Reporting in. This way.
there ended up being a lot more infantry than we thought there'd be, but I guess they had barracks plus structure plus
Target in sight.
2 field bases, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Roger that. Targeting. Over there. Form up.
Okay, let's get all you guys out of there.
Transport here.
And you
Open fire.
shoot.
Attack that target.
Awaiting orders. Firing.
All right, we should be able to take the victory point, and then have a funeral for Mr. Cody. Not Warmbow, just Mr. Cody.
Moving out. Affirmative. Roger. I copy.
V-Wing here.
Gold Squadron
Transport
commencing
ready.
attack.
Attacking target.
Reporting.
There we go.
Commencing bomb.
So we either lost 2 from one company or 1 from 2 companies, and I hope it's the latter, because then we keep them both. I lost outdated droids and Cody, so at least he took some clankers with him. He would have wanted it that way. Am I enjoying Starfield? Yeah, I am so far. I think I'm not like quite into the story yet, or to the setting, but I'm hoping that changes as I play more of it.
Beginning construction.
So we'll see how that goes. But it's been fun, at least so far. Okay, we got our accusant. We got him on Calamari. So
On
I'm
my
going to
way.
send him back there. And I am going to scout out the rest of the New Republic. Maldrude has taken Tool. So they're still fighting each other. How is the Empire compared to the Maldrude again? We're 11. Maldrude's at 9. Empire at 6.
Construction complete.
Maldrude to Column X. So if we go through the entire New Republic and we take Ossus after that, then we can get right into their backline too. So I think what we're going to do is leave Brygia, Khafragan, and New Alderaan for now, because they're not going to get too much more built up than they already are, and we're going to go through that line. Then, like, if we have a fleet going this way and a fleet going this way, we're kind of golden. It's a golden opportunity. So we need Lukashenko, Kamaris Vidar, against Maldrude. We'll want Bastion's Hold and Stop in the Name of Love, because we need to stop missiles from broadsides coming in.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
And maybe I'll even want some other spies.
Complete.
Cruiser ready. Requesting backup. Helm ahead for.
Okay, let's get you over here.
Inputting coordinates.
Tila. Okay, so they're just going straight through the Empire there. What will you do if your channel hits 100,000 subs? I mean, that'll probably be a 24-hour stream. And then, I don't know, something else to celebrate? I'll get a nice little play button and I'll be happy. That'll be the thing that fulfills me for the rest of my life. That's the other thing I'll do. I definitely want to do something to mark that if it happens, though.
Destination acknowledged.
Thank you, Jake and Jeffrey.
Coordinates received.
Yeah. Maybe for a 100k subs, I'll do a stream that's entirely just going through whatever other Empire at War mods get requested until we hit 100k from whatever starting point it is.
Beginning construction.
Get an ion cannon. I don't think Dana would be happy with me inviting everyone to a house party, unfortunately. So that's probably not going to happen. Okay, I think Oron getting more money is a good thing. No. We'll get,
Unit ready for battle.
We'll get back to Ession so we can do a bit more unit construction there. Alright, these are actually some pretty hefty planets on the way. 119, there's a Hut one, that's only 131. Morsham, I mean, that's a pretty easy line so far. Oh, that's a super easy line so far. I think the New Republic is just... I think they're kind of fucked. Thanks, Admiral Jake.
Right away.
Awaiting your command.
Moving
The
out.
commando hero, Cody lost. He died.
Stick together.
He's gone. We'll get some more fighters. Let's get Constantine with some Moron. Little ship that
Vehicle in
could.
production.
Chicken tender, Hamilton,
In production.
Rar, I'm a dinosaur.
Progress.
And I think we can get
Inputting
another
coordinates.
Aphodio? Yeah, our last Aphodio we're getting
Vehicle
handy
in
tandy.
production.
On my way.
Quazar reporting for duty, sir.
So this is 120.
Moving there now, sir.
We're gonna go down that line, and then we're gonna prepare for a Maldrude assault.
Heading to destination.
Construction complete.
I don't think this will be a tough set of battles.
Look, sir, it's them.
Choose your reinforcements.
We're moving out.
Russian roulette you can come into. I mean, we can bully the New Republic now, but Zinj is going to be an issue later on.
Star Destroyer
Artemis,
standing by.
Thorath the Destroyer. We're also going to need another ground force
Star Destroyer reporting in. Yes, Commander.
for the northern assault on Maldrude.
Awaiting your orders.
How can we be of service? For the New Republic.
Awaiting your
Try
command.
not to let one on your tail.
Attack commencing.
And we'll see if anyone has popped in any legitimacy heroes. Okay.
Awaiting
I'm gonna
your
get
command.
you over to Oron,
Inputting
and we're
coordinates.
gonna use your
Duty, sir.
Heading out.
Moving out.
bonus to fill us up on structures. So we'll get
Building
that.
started.
Then we'll probably get you a defensive structure in the shipyard, and then we'll be able to double the income. Okay, clever girls, get on in there first.
Invasion commencing.
Like, the garrisons from these, we're really just going to be dealing with the main structure. And then the New Republic is done.
Reporting. Moving out.
Choose your reinforcements.
Unfortunately, it looks like we did lose one of the water dragons, so we got Vuzz's
Following
space
orders.
otters still. And I'm going to bringing down the house against the station. Or not the station.
Reinforcements
Against the shield.
en route.
Uh-oh, can go there. And
sir.
let's send the real ones
Advancing.
up to capture the mine.
Roger. Commander, location confirmed.
And maybe also drivers not included.
On my way.
Maximum unit capacity.
Because we can stop them from getting a field base.
Awaiting your orders.
Because that's
Reporting.
where
Moving into
most of our
position.
trouble is likely to
Yes,
come
Commander.
from.
As you wish, General.
Ready for action. Order acknowledged.
Moving to
Ready.
secondary position.
Coordinates received. Right away.
Reporting in. Roger that.
So
Squad,
why don't you
move
just
out.
run around there.
Right
It's
away,
happy
sir.
little raptors.
We've secured a landing zone.
The Sea Ruvi are going to be so
Squad,
much
advance.
fun to play as.
Yes, sir.
Just sending dinosaurs
Form up.
throughout space. Like, what more could you want?
Roger that. Let's move out.
Okay, you gotta get that.
Awaiting
We've
orders.
secured a landing zone.
Underway.
Roger. Yes, sir.
Support order
Oh, they
acknowledged.
might. I think they went for
Secured an
the
abandoned mining facility.
Roger that.
for the victory
On the
point
move.
to defend that first.
Copy.
So let's bring in. Why is that turbo laser getting
Destination
closer? 10th Legion of Australia.
Reinforcements en route.
You see them, you get them.
Advancing.
And meat shield.
At
Right away.
maximum unit capacity.
Juggernaut ready.
Reporting in.
Form up. Let's go.
We've secured a
Affirmative,
landing
sir.
zone.
Ready.
All right.
Heading out.
So you should be able to take out that structure. I'm not gonna. I don't want you guys to go in. I want you to actually stay out.
Roger that.
And we can go for these other structures now.
Inbound.
reported.
Alright, take out the free runner first.
I'll follow your lead. Form up. Fire at will.
Moving to secondary
Awaiting
position.
orders.
You back out, because you were going to start taking cold
Fall out,
damage.
troops. Let's move out. Advance.
Now you loop back in,
Copy. Heavy
and the
fire.
turret's gone.
Support order acknowledged.
Let's go. Keep going. Lock and load.
Ready. Blow them away!
We're right behind you.
All right, men,
Firing.
take cover.
I copy. Affirmative. I
We'll
copy.
back you up.
I think we're going to have the bombing run in time
Armed
to
and ready. Target acquired.
take out their main structure, so we'll just
Fire at
look
will.
at that.
Reporting.
Okay, take out the free runner though.
Provide backup.
If an Empire at War 2 came out tomorrow, would you still focus on existing mods or pivot to playing fresh modding that? I mean, there's so many factors that would go into that, like, how moddable is it? How much of our work would we need to entirely redo?
En route.
I'll follow your lead.
Form up. Sighted.
Is it possible to even do the things we want to do in it?
Targeting.
Reporting in.
Like, if it's just a matter
Let's
of
go.
lifting in all the systems we've already done and it's all in the same spot, then why not move over? But if it means redoing 14 years of work because none of the assets we have are up to scratch for it, and we'd have to redo every gameplay system, some of which won't work, then, like, it's hard to justify that.
Reporting. Right away.
Attack. T4P.
Because, like, once a game gets announced, that's still often years before it's released.
I am waiting.
So then, like, if Empire at War 2 got announced tomorrow, then we probably still have 2 to 3 years before
They will
Empire at
never
War 2
fear.
comes out, which is a lot of time for us to finish a lot of what we're doing. And then it's like, okay, well, if that's out, do we continue with anything? So it could go any number of directions if it actually happened. Like, if it's a remaster where we just plop everything in and all the underlying systems are the same, then that's like an easy choice to switch. But that's rarely the case.
Move out. Cruiser reporting.
Tactical battle imminent.
You're in Prime. I don't know if I actually need the Dreadnought shipyard here, honestly. What's the top thing you wish you could mod in Empire at War? I mean, I wish we could do more with the UI. Like, if we could grab the UI in Lua and be able to, like, play animations on it to move in and out buttons and to, like, customize the way certain things are displayed, then that would really help. Because there's certain things that you can do in the game that just
Shortly.
don't make sense to do because you can't display them properly to the player. So that's really high on my list of things that would be nice.
Fire.
In the last few petroglyph patches, they've done a lot of the things that would have been at the top of my list before.
Priority is the laser cannon.
So it used to be stuff like story scripting for the other factions, but petroglyph did that.
We shall be there shortly.
So that's nice. Thanks, LCDC. Very appreciated.
Throttle.
I have them now.
Enemy unit disabled.
Roger that. Open fire. The lasers are our target. Attack that
Attack
target.
formation.
Okay.
As you wish.
Like, I could get just get the money back from that, and then, like, are they really going to be able to build up anything that's going to challenge Mon Calamari if they attack? Because I'm going to need to go through there eventually, and having the garrisons from the shipyard isn't really going to help back there otherwise. We have a limited amount of stuff we can build from a Dreadnought shipyard. I think I'm going to sell that, or cancel that.
Building started.
So we'll get you Ession has a trade port. Dracona can get a trade port. Why never auto-resolve? Because the units are unique in this one. So if a unit dies, it's gone for good. And I don't want to risk that at an auto-resolve. So if I lose one thing, that matters a lot more now. I've been enjoying Starfield. I haven't played a huge amount. But my computer, I have a 3950X for my processor. And a 3060, 3070 as my GPU. I can never remember which one I ended up getting. I think I got a 3070. I was looking at processor upgrades, and I think I talked about this in a video that hasn't been released yet.
What do you wish?
But,
It is about time. Ready. If I must.
Because the one part of this computer that I would like to upgrade is my processor, but to get a worthwhile upgrade,
Awaiting your command.
I'd basically need a new motherboard, and then that opens up a whole can of worms, so...
I go.
We've got your
I basically just want to be able to not have the computer that I'm playing on right now for Empire at War downstairs. I just want it gone.
Do you have a plan?
YouTube won't send me half a
I'm
play
here.
button, but I might be able to
Heading
convince
out.
Ek
Come
to
on, man.
like saw
That's
one of
right.
his in half and send me it.
On my way. What is it, Commander? It will be done.
reporting. This
Especially
way.
since like he can buy extra
What
ones
is
for
your
his
order?
channels that
I
already
will.
hit it. So if I just cut off the part that says like X2 or Eckhart's Ladder, then that counts, right?
Where's the next target? What do you need? Awaiting instructions.
Because I just
I am
replaced
waiting.
all of my fans in
What
my
do you
computer
wish?
because they were
Commander, over there.
getting
Yes,
loud,
Commander.
being
Going
on
out. Proceeding with
most
caution.
of the time for the last few years. Because I still had the like RGB case fans in, and I couldn't care less about having my computer
Reinforcements.
have a bunch of RGB lights on the outside. And they were like, you could hear them upstairs in the living room if the door was open.
Moving to that
So I
location.
thought that was why I was getting some buzzing in my videos recently.
Awaiting your command.
But turns out no. It's got to be like something with the cable or that
When is my
USB port that
next
I'm using for the other computer. But
Do you have a plan? Heading in that
I
direction.
need to figure that out.
Of course.
Reporting. Location confirmed.
I'm here. I will be there soon.
Okay. You guys can maybe get
We'll
up to
clear
that
the way
part.
for you.
Yes. So be it. As you wish.
Ready for action.
Well, if they hit the 100k,
Moving
nothing
into
can take that
position.
away,
Order
Clam.
acknowledged. Coordinates received. We've come
Right
across
away.
enemy unit. Yes, sir. Heading out. Fall out, troops. Let's move out. Let's go. Ready. Keep going. We'll keep our eyes
Back there.
What is it, Commander? What is your order? Acknowledged. Where's the next
Here,
target?
I'm gonna make sure I give everyone the order to go all the way up, and then...
Awaiting instructions. I am waiting.
No, you're a real one, so you stay.
Laser tower.
Moving.
Yes, Commander. Fire. Form up.
Yes, sir.
It is
No!
about time.
Okay, no! Okay, they made it, they made it. We're good.
Ready. If I must. Awaiting your command.
Hurt out, man.
They are
Yeah, like, I've
not-
tried different cables,
Right with you.
and I've tried connecting it to different computers. I've tried most things,
Cover you.
and it seems like it's not the microphone, it's not the cable, it's not...
I will strike.
Like, it might just be the USB port in that particular computer, because I don't think it's audible on this one. It's definitely not audible on my laptop.
It will be done.
Right.
I'm here.
So it,
Yes.
I was worried I'd have to replace my microphone,
Moving to
because that shit's
location.
expensive.
I shall eliminate them.
Like I was planning on upgrading my microphone at some point, but I don't want to do it yet. So I'm glad that didn't turn
I
out
will
to be the
there
case.
soon.
I found my microphone from when I started doing YouTube
Heading out.
What is it, Commander?
a few weeks ago
So
when I was
be it.
cleaning out everything, and it looks rough. I might be able to go grab it at some point, but
Yes, sir.
it's in the closet back there, so it might be a little bit buried in the
Roger.
not Tupperware, in
Over there.
the tote. I put
What
it
is your
in.
order?
Reporting in.
There's another free runner. We don't want you over there.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Weapons ready.
Gold Squadron commencing attack.
Where's the next target? What do you need? As you wish.
Commencing following
Awaiting
run.
instructions. Acknowledged.
We've sighted them.
Engaging.
Come on, men. This way.
Right away.
Moving ahead.
Let's get in, drivers not
Inputting
included.
coordinates.
Moving. They won't escape.
Proceeding with caution.
If I must.
I think we might have lost one of those Hapen companies. Yeah, we lost Meat Shield.
System
I think
covered.
the regular unit was in with them. So
Heading out,
sad,
sir.
but
Navigating to coordinates.
oh well. I'll get over it. Singe took to Prawa. How'd they get? Oh, they came up Yavin. They have Yavin. So there's really not many independent planets over there, and we're actually kind of close to them too. How many planets do we have? Next episode of the Thrawn campaign. So the Empire playthrough we're doing, I have the next 2 recorded. So there should be one going up tomorrow and one going up the next day. That's the video plan for the weekend. Because Dana should be getting home tomorrow, so I'm going to use the rest of today and tonight to work and then take the weekend off. Other than making some clips, because Dana typically sleeps in longer than me, so I usually just get up and work on videos on weekend mornings until she's up. Which I guess doesn't really make it much of a weekend for me, but I mean, I'm watching and talking about Star Wars, so how much work is it really? And we're honestly not super far off from the end of the Imperial campaign either. So I really do need to get moving on figuring out what our next campaign setup's going to be.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Okay, Septimus, I need you over here.
On
We're
my
going to
way.
be able to afford one of the mediators.
Construction complete. Constructing.
So let's get
Beginning
that
construction.
going in there. And up to
Right
Mercana.
away.
We still have vision on all of these planets, right? They're just empty. They can't produce anything there. There's the capital. They can produce stuff there. Alright, so what I'm going to do for the ground battle at
Clear in that
Mercana,
direction.
I'm going to save before it. I'm going to auto-resolve. If I lose something, I'm going to load the save and play through it. Solely as a time-saving measure. I mean, is that too scummy? Is that cheating?
Warm up. Our target priority.
Yeah,
is
that
the
seems a
laser.
bit too cheating.
Engage.
Star Destroyer here.
Is that might be too much? Yeah, I think that's too much. Me saying it beforehand doesn't make it
Attacking
not
target.
count.
MC-90 Star Cruiser reporting.
Copy. Right away. Moving out. Fire.
It doesn't have a map crash issue, but if we're doing like
Opening
5
fire.
ground battles that are just destroying a New Republic Capitol building in a row, then I'd rather get to the more exciting stuff. For all y'all. Because like they have not particularly combat focused stuff here, but we'll give it a go.
Right away.
Okay, we're getting you to Oslimpex.
Inputting coordinates.
No, don't tell Petriquith on me. Don't be a narc. They'll take away my Empire at War
Invasion
license.
Commencing.
Man, when I started, the legality and the conventions around doing like Let's Plays where you got paid an ad revenue, it wasn't really established as a thing. So like some companies would have like an open blanket policy where they say like you can do Let's Plays, you can get ad revenue for it. And generally YouTube, I think, had a policy where like they could ask you if you had gotten permission to do that if you were doing it. So I had to email Petroglyph at the time, or no, I think I only contacted Stardock before it all changed when I was just starting to monetize my channel, and I emailed Stardock asking them if I was allowed to do that. It was a very different time.
Choose your reinforcements.
I'm glad these props were able to be used in more than just Magneto, though. Okay, Skull Crushers. Get in there. Got ourselves some droids.
All ready. Squad assignment accepted.
Get those Space Otter Squad in there.
Underway. Almost
Secure
there.
the landing zone.
Let's see what the other landing zone we can get there is.
Ready. Heading out.
They've actually got to go pretty far around to get anywhere.
Commander, ready, sir.
Like the T4Bs have to go over to this bridge.
Roger that. Roger.
But everyone else, we have an infantry path and we have a hovery path. So I think we'll be able to get somewhere before anyone scary gets in.
Forming squad.
Alright, let's wait for stuff to congregate a bit.
Ready for orders. Copy. Enemy forces ahead. Ground targets
Tax agency. Alright, well those are the structures we want to kill, or one of the structures we want to kill most.
Battle mode active.
I don't know where their units are though.
Hey, we got
Up there's their units.
Roger that. Copy.
forming squad.
So you don't want to fight the free runner without these T4Bs in there. So that does make a good bombing run target.
Waiting orders. Ready for attack.
Maybe we can... I mean, with all the stuff we have here, we can probably do that.
Copy. Reporting. I copy. Weapons online. I've got a lock.
We do have at least a few rocket launchers in here with the clones.
Reporting. Commander.
And the water dragon should
Attack.
focus on the infantry more. Alright, let's... Ooh, that's a planetary shield, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Yes, Commander.
So no bombing run. And they have an anti-air turret there, which I think took out the capturable.
Target.
Give up, clone. Hey,
Need to get some, like,
Your orders.
some faster ground units in here.
Target in sight.
Well,
Reinforcements en route.
we'll bring
On my
in what
way,
we
sir.
can.
Right away, sir.
On my way.
It's coming from this direction. We're not going to have a much better landing zone to take.
Moving out. Take retreat.
Reinforcement point contested.
Commence assault. Copy.
Okay.
Ready for attack.
Lost the landing zone.
Oop. Well,
At maximum
I'm going to stop them from getting
Ready. Awaiting orders.
field base on those.
What are your
I'm going to
orders?
send you up there, and I might just send you back through here.
Reporting. Right away.
I didn't expect having so much there.
Acknowledged.
Those are some Dead Sea Ruby.
Target.
I thought it was just going to be the infantry, and then the AACs came in.
Copy. Engaging enemy.
Roger. Fire.
We'll clear the way for you. Right away.
Unit destroyed.
Form up. Open fire.
Reporting. Fire.
Well,
Transport ready. Moving out.
those poor dinosaurs.
Cover you.
They went the way of the Barney. Got cancelled.
Yes, sir.
Unless Barney's still... Are there still, like, Barney movies coming out? Is that a thing?
Right behind you.
Yes, Commander.
I copy, sir. I got it.
I don't think so. I think,
At your command.
I think that's over.
Commencing
Ooh,
attack.
that's
Weapons
a little
armed.
dangerous.
Ready for action.
Okay, let's get you guys out of there. And let's keep moving these into the other landing zone that we lost.
Awaiting orders. Moving to attack.
Yes, sir. Attack that target.
Ready. Moving out.
Providing backup.
Enemy spotted.
Come on, man,
Roger
this way.
Yes, sir.
Move that turret down.
Yes, sir. Hostiles.
It's getting messier than I was thinking it would be.
Fire at will.
Form up.
Copy. This way. Over there. Acknowledged.
Okay, take that out.
We've secured a landing zone.
Alright.
Open fire.
Definitely losses that I wasn't expecting to take on this. Lost some clones and we lost clever girls. Luckily, infantry are the one thing that I'm not worried about running out of in this playthrough. If we run out of infantry, we've run out of a lot of other stuff by that point. So
We'll get there.
that's okay.
Construction complete.
So with these guys, I just need to code in a new team for them to use, because it shows the company icon, it'll show the unit icon properly. It's just the team that's showing up wrong. And that basically sets us up for getting into the Greater Maldrude. So you're going to get to Oslimpex. Which submod is this? This is a custom setup I've done for this particular campaign with a bunch of requested community units. So we're going to get Spirit of Advent.
Unit.
And that's going to lead this fleet. And so if this fleet goes up to Jaga's cluster, we can leave Telos, Tila, and Tool to fight the Empire and Zinj. Because Zinj, if he captures anything, is going to go to Orberdama or to Stenos. So we won't take those... Like, we're not going to go south from here. But on the other side, we're going to go and take Antimeridius and Rivester. So what's the... What are we looking like on this? 7 and 7. Zinj is at 17. Maldrude's at 10. So we have that building. We do need to take some time for some infrastructuring.
Inputting
You back there. And we do need to do the stuff on Oron, but that can wait a minute.
Construction complete.
I'm actually feeling okay about where we stand right now. Like we're using the independent forces as terrain, which is always fun. But we're definitely going to need
Construction complete.
some spies. We're totally going to need some spies. I'll save you.
Construction complete.
Okay, where do we want to get something else? You're already taxed. So I guess the Oron plan is our next move for Septimus.
On my way.
Construction complete.
And I'm going to check Osis again,
Fall out.
because I forget what happened there. That's not bad. I really like the coloring on the minor warlords thing. Is there a plan to make World Devastators a land unit like an 8-pop unit? No. They're staying in space.
Let's move out.
Maybe like a mission built around them being a ground thing you attack, but that'd be their limit. Okay, let's just scout straight out to the Jagus cluster. We won't be able to see what's on Korriban the whole time, but we're setting up our next invasion corridor. So we saw at least a unit pop up there. Need one more spy on this side. And that should be enough spies there. Okay, so they did get some legitimacy groups. The ground battles are going to be a problem on that one. But we can do what we wanted to do on Oron.
Building started.
That. Then we need 2 light factories and that.
Inputting coordinates.
Ooh, they got Florum just now. So I think we might need to head them off right away. How are you? You're at 28%. I'm going to swap this over. So you're going in the North Fleet. And I'll send the next stuff down to the South Fleet, because we need to go and take that. Well, if they're going to move those out, then
Location locked. Heading out.
let's just go there now.
This way.
Tactical battle imminent.
Because we don't want them taking Florum.
We've located the enemy.
We can't let them reach Quorum on Florum.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright. Antonio, Black Knight, Guns for Hire, Battle Cat, Squishy, Little Ship That Could, Ghost Starfighters, Handy Tendy, Rara Medinasar, Camaris, Hamilton, Chicken Tender.
Flank speed. Positioning.
I
Setting
need to just
course.
get them in,
Roger, setting course, sir.
and I'll read some
Right away,
names
your command, sir.
afterwards.
Ready to receive.
Actually, no, they're. I was getting more threatened than I should have been.
Course set.
Okay, I
Awaiting
can
your
read.
command.
Stop in the Name of Love,
Yes, Commander.
Bastion's Hold, and Duke Dirt Farmer.
Ascendancy at the ready. Thrawn would approve.
Firing.
Mega Mazers prime.
Attack.
All right, we're gonna send Antonio to start hitting the shipyard. Actually,
Y-wing here. Heading out.
you guys can go for the Golan,
Form up.
and we can leave that Quasar back there and send the fighters up. Thank you, Copperline.
Star Destroyer comms open. Firing sequence.
I'm on
engaged.
them.
If every subscriber gave you $100, what would you do with all the moolah?
Ready to receive.
I mean, first thing is buy a nice little townhouse. Then
Ascendancy at the ready.
Awaiting orders.
buy the rest of
Target
the mod
those
team
lasers.
pizza finally.
Ready for battle.
Uh,
Instructions received.
and maybe other things.
Copy.
And
I
then
copy. Fire. The laser banks are your primary target.
donate some of it
Reporting.
to
Target
something
those
that is
lasers. Stay in formation.
better than me.
Launching attack. Get behind them.
Destroyer comms open.
And then take some time to make better videos without having an immediate money crunch.
I'm on them.
Ready to receive orders.
I've got one on me.
I got one.
I mean, it'd be good pizza. I'm not getting them Domino's.
Mega Mazers
Coming around.
I said maybe other things.
Ascendancy at the ready. Location locked.
Yes, sir. Open fire. For the M.
How many is, or how much money is that? That's what, $5 million actually. So that's a decent amount of money. I mean,
Star Destroyer
it's
comms
only slightly more money than I already
Yes,
have.
Commander. The laser banks are your primary target.
That's a joke.
Ready to receive orders.
It's, well,
Orders confirmed.
Engines activated.
Buy a Tim Hortons? Absolutely not. I'm not making anyone work at the Tim Hortons. Places are hell, and they're terrible now. The food standards are so much lower than they were 10 years ago, which were already much lower than they were 10 years before. The frozen donuts really fucking ruined everything there. Never again.
Construction complete.
Copy
I
that.
don't think you can buy the entire corporate structure of Tim Hortons for
Fallout.
$5 million. I think it would cost a bit more. If you were to plan one historical conquest for Fall of the Republic, what would it be? There actually is another historic conflict map coming in, like in .4 for Fall of the Republic. So there is going to be one. Oh, the New Republic is attacking Nesbit? No, that was My Spy. Sorry. But if I were to plan another one, the next one I kind of want to make for it is Western Reaches. So like an early Imperial one against some CIS holdouts. Okay, we're gonna get Corey's gonna get us killed. Guarantee I will. Paper Blaster. We're gonna get you back here. We're gonna get Hammerhead Mark II. We're gonna get CL's Bad Dragons. We're gonna get some C-Ruby. So let's get Mountain Dew Troopers. Get some more clones. Let's get the worst batch and some B2s rather. Clone Trooper Platoon.
Enlisting troops.
It's a lot of infantry in there. Ooh, is that an SSD? No, okay. Never, I mixed up the colors.
Brigade standing by.
That was my bad. I got a little overreacted a little bit.
Building under
And I apologize for my actions. Where did we have another heavy vehicle factory? Did we have another heavy vehicle factory? Or did I forget to make another heavy vehicle factory? Nope, here's the heavy vehicle factories. Emmer. I think Erden Prime's only appearance was BFC. Or GB. So we're going to get quick maths, quick maths, which I do need to put in the icons again. I forgot about that. So we need like faster air stuff. Reinforcements from Patreon. And tea time. One of the annoying things with ground companies is they don't leave the build bar until they're actually built. So it makes it a bit trickier to track what I've done.
Underway.
Inputting coordinates.
Heading out.
So before we go in, I need more anti-infantry. So I'm gonna just get Eat Tread, spinny grippy thing with plasma, and juicer, which is a nice image.
Arrival imminent. Reporting. Transmission received.
Mauler ready. Setting course.
Construction
Mauler
complete.
ready.
Okay, we're gonna send you back to Eddie.
On my way.
Mauler Eddie.
Right away.
And that should be enough to safely take Drummond Koss. It's a lot of infantry, but I think we're good. Zinj took Stenos. That's a shocker that Zinj is almost at our borders, really. Like, we're gonna get in through the Maldrude, and then it's gonna be Zinj time. We should be able to build one more of the battle cruisers this stream, but I think soon we're gonna head over for a little bit of Revan's Revenge. It won't be like a full playthrough, but we'll pop into a galactic conquest as the Republic and maybe do a couple battles.
Choose your
So
reinforcements.
we need Buzz's Space Otter Squad.
Adjusting navigator.
We need Juicer.
Right away.
And we need Spinny Grippy thing with
Setting
plasma.
course.
Because this is a lot of infantry kill.
Ready. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Heading out.
So, like, once we have these two fleets active, the third fleet is the one that I'm going to send north and take all those nice, juicy little
Battalion standing by.
planets
Roll
full
out.
of income for us.
I've got them.
Because I don't want to take away from the Maldrude offensive.
There they are. More are ready. They are in my sights. Deploying.
We'll provide backup.
Okay,
Time order.
let's get these guys in.
Ready.
Let's get in Mountain Dew Troopers. Okay, you guys should be able to just run them over. They're setting up a nice line.
Setting course. Changing course.
Alright, you guys have done a good job. You can back off. We lost one, but that won't actually kill the company. And I think we took out 2 or 3 of those squadrons.
Check it out.
So let's get the other set in here.
Form up.
And you two can still use your lasers. Lasers are still good.
Let's move out. In attack position.
What Jedi would you plan for Fall of the Republic mod that no one has ever known that commands a clone?
Awaiting orders.
I don't know what anyone knows. So that's a hard one to answer. I'm not a big Legion guy, so
Keep going. This way. Over there.
there really aren't that many Legion/Jedi combos that we don't already have represented in some way.
Reporting. Deploying. Yes, sir.
And
Scanning
any of
for
the
enemies.
remaining ones would probably be
Destroyed. Unit
Ready for
destroyed.
your orders,
things people
sir.
are aware of. Okay,
Initiate
was
sweep.
not expecting the double turret on
Setting
that.
course. Changing course.
Unit destroyed.
Right away.
Okay,
Moving out.
well, I think it's time for the heavier vehicles now.
Come on, man, this way.
So let's get in. Why is that turbo laser getting closer? And my Zillow.
Reinforcements en route.
And I think another one heavy one will get skull crushers.
Unit destroyed.
Battalion
Ooh,
standing
Jesus.
Is under attack.
We
I
got.
copy. Destination
I think
set.
that was the auto-casted self-destruct.
Ready.
So turn that off.
Reporting. Targeting. Cannons charged. Yes, sir.
Time order. Copy.
Transport here.
Ready.
Transport ready.
Pong Krell is on the list of poll winners.
Affirmative.
So we did a poll a while back where people were able to vote on which Jedi they wanted to see most in the mod.
Ready.
But
Proceeding.
I kind of think he's pretty well known. I wouldn't have him in the category of
Activating.
unknown ones.
All our troops.
Hey, Triton.
Ready.
Okay, let's give her. Oh Jesus, that's a lot more coming in there too. Well, we'll read this while we're waiting.
Online.
After being one of the few Falchions to survive the taming of the Zillo Beast on Malastare, the crew of this RX-2000 decided to give it a name befitting its recent achievement, as well as playing off of a popular pillow brand from the core worlds. Now they're ready to put their new enemies to sleep permanently.
Ready.
All right, I don't know how I feel about the implication that Mike Lindell is now fucking canon, but
Unit destroyed.
Armed and ready.
I guess that's just a
Yes, Commander.
thing we have to accept.
Affirmative. Target confirmed.
Repair station
Armed
constructed.
and ready. On my way.
Unit destroyed.
All weapons loaded.
Reporting in. Attack that target. Attacking target.
I copy.
Okay, you deploy so you can get a little bit faster in there.
Fire at will.
Form up. Fall out, troops.
T4
Construction complete.
Give me the target. Attack it.
At your command.
Yes, sir.
Take me.
Okay, I think we just want the heavy vehicles to go across the ocean.
Fall out, troops.
And
Order, sir.
I mean, do you want to just go
to that
capture
area, sir.
whatever you can get there from
Heading
the
out.
garrisons? The
Awaiting
hesitant
orders.
ones, even.
Copy.
Roger that.
Copy.
But like, yeah, as I would to get back to what I was saying, for Thrawn's Revenge and Fall of the Republic, we did a poll a couple years ago now on which Jedi people would most like to see in the mods, which is not a binding referendum because like
I copy.
infantry are hard to do, and ultimately it's like do Sky or Philo want to make whatever the thing people want is? That's the biggest question, or I guess me sometimes.
Yes, sir.
But
Moving out.
Pong Krell was high on that list.
Transport here.
Awaiting orders.
I forget who else was on it that isn't already in at this point, because a few of them had been put in since that poll came out.
Awaiting orders. Fire at will.
Copy.
Copy. Let's move out.
Ready.
I copy.
Because like I think Ram Coda was one of the top vote getters on there, but obviously Coda is
As you wish.
in the mod already.
Reporting. Give me the target.
He was added.
Juggernaut ready.
Roger. Reporting in.
Commander. Advancing. Let's go. Keep going. Heavy fire.
I mean the results are posted in the news channel,
Order acknowledged.
but I don't remember what they were.
Ready.
Gotta go make it, Chris. Not too bad, thank you.
Firing.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, I gotta send these guys over to help because
Your coin is good. We're
I
ready
think
to
this
fight.
is mostly a safe area now.
Ready.
This is not.
Awaiting your orders.
It's Voss and Krell that are still missing.
Reporting.
I was really surprised by some of the TR results.
Ready for action. Roger.
Affirmative, sir.
We're combat ready. We'll move as long as we're paid.
Waiting order. I copy. Ready. Location confirmed.
Yes,
Okay,
Commander.
you deploy.
I copy. Reporting.
I forget what the TR results were, but I was also surprised by some of them. I think like Dorsk 81 or 82
Armed and ready.
was in the
Target
top
acquired.
vote getters, which I think that surprised me.
Reporting in.
And I think they were a result, like the Dorsk 81 or 82 were on the poll together,
What are your orders? Commencing attack.
so they weren't splitting the vote between the Dorsks. They didn't have to make a voting block. Thanks, Ferret Extra.
At your command. Awaiting orders.
All right, I was pretty worried about this battle, but it seems to be going okay. Like the assault on that other landing zone resulted in some losses,
Weapons armed.
Supporting allied units.
Roger.
but other than that, I think we're
Answering your call.
okay.
Roger that.
Get you guys out of there.
Ready for action. Lock and load. We're attacking immediately.
Yes, sir.
Give me the target. Moving into position.
We can't bomb and run until we're through the back.
What's the deal?
Right, Tahiri and Zek are the ones that really surprised me.
Get there as soon as we can.
Dorsk sort of surprised me,
Target fire now.
but I didn't think Tahiri and Zek would beat out some of the ones they did.
Standing by.
Anyone there? What do you got? We'll be there.
Entering battle.
Reporting. Commencing attack.
Okay, we're starting to see some units poke in on that side.
We've been paid enough. Tell us what to do.
We might end up actually needing
Squad unit waiting
a
for
healing
orders.
pad, because there are still some units
Form up.
floating around out there.
Underway.
You guys
Supporting
come out
allied
there.
Orders. Engaging
Oh,
target.
get out.
We've lost a landing zone.
Almost there.
Ready for attack.
Avoiding fire.
So let's get repairs. Let's get you guys over to repairs.
Didn't get that, please repeat. Understood, it's your payroll.
I think they're getting some field base help.
I copy.
Transport here.
So I'm just going to send you up there.
Reporting in.
And I'm
Order
going to get the
acknowledged.
rest of these to
Artillery online.
heal up.
Your credits are good. Let's hope your orders are too.
Roger that.
Construction complete.
Because we're going to need our bombardment and bombing run, and we can just pretty easily take out the rest of it.
I copy.
Yes, sir. Heading out. Yes, Commander.
Transport
All right.
ready.
You drop.
Heading
And now you
out.
can go and take out that.
Form up.
Ready.
We've been paid. We'll follow orders.
Awaiting orders. Coordinates received.
Are
Juggernaut
you shooting
ready.
it? You are. Thank you, Triton. Very appreciated.
All weapons loaded. T4.
Yes, sir. Copy.
Our
Right
base
away.
is under
Yes,
attack.
sir.
What kind of
Attack.
turret is that? I don't want to run into that, but
Heading out.
I think we gotta just kill
Fire.
these infantry.
Give me a target. Right away.
Okay, let's
Spearheading
go
Watching
and
for
get
enemy
you. We need to kill the field
I
bases.
copy. Open fire.
The water dragons are going to be
All
able to
out,
just
troops. Let's move out.
bop them
Let's go.
pretty easily. They just need to
Keep
not get
going.
in range of those turrets.
This way. Over there.
So come around on that.
Bombardment
Moving
available.
out. Commence assault.
We'll back up where we can.
Roger.
What I really want to do is take one of these, grab a MAF in here, and then I can just bombing run and bombardment the remaining field bases.
Form up.
Commander, location confirmed. Moving into position.
I'll come through there. I don't want to use a bombing run or orbital bombardment on
Moving
a place
to
that's
attack.
going to have an AA turret, which is what those seem to have.
Watch out for traps.
Heading out.
Yes, Commander. Attack that target. Order acknowledged.
I got it. All out. Reporting. Target.
Awaiting your orders.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you get that, and then I'm going to be able to fly over the other ones.
Ready for action. Coordinates received.
We've secured a landing zone.
So get our first MAF.
En route.
Do you have someone who's changing what units are alive and dead in real time? No. That's just gonna have to be me between episodes. What are they all doing over here? I mean, you're not gonna survive that. I don't think they're
Ready. Right away.
gonna be able to, at least. Especially if I can just send this up north. Alright, I don't think we're in any immediate danger. Yeah. So I can just fly you out? Oh, never mind, they're leaving. Well, I'm just gonna use it anyways. I worked hard for that. God damn. We lost Corey's gonna get us killed. Yeah. Juicer, Mountain Dew Troopers, spinny grippy thing with plasma, and CL's Bad Dragons.
Planetary control achieved. Beginning construction.
Look, at least you knew what you were getting into.
Building started.
Alright, that'll be a slightly easier one, and we don't have to worry about anyone coming in behind us for that, so I think we can
Move out.
get out to
Tactical
Korriban.
battle imminent.
I'll probably need a scout on Florum. But I think after this battle, we're going to move over to Revan's Revenge for a couple minutes. Thank you, Quinn Ray. Squishy is still around. I think it's actually in this fleet somewhere. I think it's one of those Quazars.
Let's go. The enemy is approaching.
Let's get Ben in there. Black Knight. Antonio.
Reinforcements en route.
Langley.
Coordinates, sir.
Go Starfighters. Rar, I'm a dinosaur. Maris. Borath.
I copy. Attacking.
Preparing for combat. Locked on target. Give your signal. Reduce the enemy to
Reporting. Commencing
attack run.
Fire.
For another attack.
We await your instructions. Move to attack.
Okay, I'm just gonna move Ben up to the station now.
Gradually ready to crush the enemy. In position.
And nope, they're leaving.
Enemy down. All weapons fire.
They're coming in quick.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Oh, never mind, they're not leaving.
Ready to crush the enemy.
Yes, Commander.
Even shooting back.
Acquiring
Commander.
target.
Reduce them to
Awaiting orders. Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed. Y-Wing Squadron reporting. Awaiting your orders.
We have anyone that wants to use powered weapons on that? Yeah, go for it.
On me.
Engaging the enemy.
Enemies in range.
Are they even shooting back?
Your command,
Enemy
sir.
sighted.
Commander.
Reduce them to ruin.
Attack that target.
Eradicate the
Advancing on target.
We are victorious.
Slotted.
Alright. We got ourselves some nice space over Korriban. So we're going to save there, and I'm going to take a quick break. Then when we come back in, let's say, 3 to 5 minutes, so that I don't get a blood clot in my legs, we're going to do about 20 minutes of Revan's Revenge, I think. So don't go anywhere, and see you soon. If you are going to go anywhere, thank you for watching so far. And again, I do really appreciate all the support in getting to this happy little 50K number. But yeah, we'll be right back. I don't actually have the be right back screen on this, so just, I don't know, I'll throw up some text. Because I thought I had that text, or that screen. This is why I need to always stream from the same computer. Jerry's all the way upstairs. All right. Is the mic back on? It is. Is the text on? It is. Okay. So, I've decided we're not actually moving to Revan's Revenge yet. I'm still just going to keep playing the Community Challenge, and then we're going to move to Revan's Revenge. We'll do another couple battles. Because we're in a good place.
Going.
I want to keep going while it's going well. So this time let's start off with, ooh, that's our only infantry right now actually on this force. So we'll get a couple more in here.
Receiving location.
We shouldn't need too much more.
Underway.
But we're gonna make sure we take the planet before anything too bad happens. And they've already actually been cut off by Singe, which is kind of what I was technically hoping for, but not at that rate. So we're gonna get it in N7 Task Force Delta.
Invasion commencing.
And we'll be able to start another battlecruiser soon. Another one of our heroes. But I'm probably going to build a few more of the small ships first.
I am
Okay, you guys go over there. We're going to get quick maths. We're going to get reinforcements from Patreon.
En route.
And we'll get tea time
Right away, sir.
and hammerhead.
Order acknowledged.
Unit capacity.
We want to try to not get everyone killed. Yeah, maybe an SSD is the right call
We've secured a landing
What do
zone.
you
before
wish?
another battle cruiser.
Ready. Let's move out.
So we're almost going to be at the point where I'll want to just do some straight building up and get through as many of the patron ones as we... Okay, they're not... The Hapens I don't think are going to have AI right now, so... Or no, that's hostile, not Hapens.
It is about time.
So they're not going to do anything. I'm not going to be upset about that.
Ready.
You guys take cover. Get in Clone Trooper Platoon, Phase 2. Get in Skull Crushers.
Underway.
Get in Uh-oh.
Reinforcements en
And
route.
get in the base MAFs.
The enemy has been spotted.
Ooh. Get over to support.
Give me a target. Tank brigade here. Attack.
Armor ready. Rolling out.
You guys get back. And I think we'll need the worst batch in there.
Reinforcements en route.
Copy. Fire. Let's go.
It's a lot of scary
All right,
stuff
men,
over
take
here.
cover.
So, oh, that's an AA turret. Just kill that, and then... Get back. That wasn't quite killed. No.
Moving to position. Moving.
Not... It was not sanctioned.
Tank brigade ready.
Form up.
Spread out, man.
Open fire. Awaiting orders. Keep going.
Affirmative. Charge.
Okay, now I think you're safe.
Target. This way. Over there.
And, I mean, maybe you should go around that way. We can get some healing on the way past. So that our maps can be ready for another run on the base.
Fire at will. Moving into position.
Okay, those are just some infantry. You're fine.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander. Right away. Targeting.
Maybe I'll send this group into the main base, and we'll send
Almost there.
the MAFs down there. So I'm not sure where they have more turrets.
All weapons loaded. Heading
But like, we do want to build up that third fleet to go and
Avoiding fire.
take all the planets behind us. So really, we can have 1 or 2 fleets active for that, while we have the other 2 fleets kind of going.
Give me the stuff. Moving out.
Going for the independent forces behind us.
Awaiting orders. Tank brigade. Firing.
You don't even really need to be here.
Copy. Heading out, sir. Your orders.
Spreading out.
Y-wing standing by.
Well, we'll just throw in the bombing run, even though we already got it. We're good.
System control achieved. Constructing. Building
Cancel that. Where is Septimus right now? Back here. Are you at 250 base? Yeah, you must be 250 base. So I think we'll have Eddie build up all the way full. It's more expensive because it's a higher
Building under construction.
level planet. I don't think we need the labor camps for it. So maybe it's best to do local infrastructure for you
Beginning construction.
rather than trying to fill it.
Building cancelled.
So we need you over here.
On my way.
Construction complete.
All right, that looks like a nice
Moving
way for us to kill some people.
Tactical battle imminent.
Florum is never going to be that tough for us to take. We might want to do it soon so that they don't have a chance to take anything else to like build up anything on it. But we can take out a nice chunk of some Maldruid space and ground units together here.
Enemy unit sighted.
Choose your reinforcements.
All right, we want Ben.
Order confirmed.
We want guns for hire.
Moving there
We
now,
want our
sir.
Quasar crew.
100% course, sir.
Lukashenko, Handy Tendy, and Chicken
Coming about,
Tender.
reporting in. Heading out.
Then Antonio,
Reinforcements en route.
Black Knight, Rara, I'm a Dinosaur, Maris, and Gorath the Destroyer.
Roger that. Fall out.
Ready to receive orders.
Form up.
It's like, I don't think the Greater Maldruid has much more space power around here either. It's really just going to be Zinj and maybe the Empire that have considerable fleets right now.
Commander,
So if there's going to be a time for us to maybe focus a little bit more on taking some of the other planets and building up a bit to get ready for a later conflict with them,
Intercepting.
that'll be it. And I think once we have all of our space units or all of our
Attacking target.
primary space units built,
That target.
all the patron ones, I might turn on Cruel.
Attacking target. I copy. Fire at will.
Attacking.
I'm on.
Thanks, Kumar. Also, Rowan, glad you could make it. Just saw your message there. And Darth Ironhand.
Planetary control achieved. Beginning construction.
Alright. Maybe the Empire is not going to do anything to the Greater Maldruid. I kind of just want to leave that area to fight. So we've nearly got our second battle cruiser down there. And
Building started.
we're not far off from our first SSD at that point either.
Construction complete.
So what's that going to be? That's only going to get us to 24K.
Construction complete.
The problem with some of the planets in this area is that they're not going to get us really any money. But if we can expand some of the capabilities on this side. Like, there's some good financial decisions in this region. So as soon as we can get these, we're gonna be good for cash. Now that Charlie has debunked the entire EaWX dev team by pointing out Thrawn's flagship is called the Crimea. Did he do that in a clip or something? Is that a thing that actually happened? Oh my god. Charlie.
Inputting coordinates.
Construction.
Star Wars YouTuber hours.
Mediator reporting in.
Okay, we got our mediator. Our first mediator. So let's get it in that fleet and
Constructing. Beginning construction.
then we're going to take Ossus.
Construction complete.
I think that's the right moral decision to make. What's the New Republic's credit situation? Total credits 57. So, I mean, they're spending some of it. It's the income. It's still higher than the upkeep. Let's get our ground stuff over there. Alright, but that means it's Oslimpex time. Have everything shifted? It's just at 19. So I think we are going to get whichever of these we can afford. I think we can actually afford the mediator, or mandator. So I'll probably get the mandator. Oh, PopCap reached. That's a problem. Well, let's take Ossus and see what that does for us. And then we'll queue up from there. We'll need to do some anchorages for sure.
Look, sir, it's them.
How will reworking the Jedi infantry work? Not entirely clear yet.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, Spirit of Advent. Let's read the tooltip. Advent is the name of a group of criminals that were once imprisoned in a place only known as the Cell. However, they escaped from the Cell to achieve one shared goal, to rebel against the galaxy, their destinies, and their monotonous lives. Oh, against the galaxy, their destinies, and their monotonous lives. I was reading that as if the galaxy was going to be the subject of the next sentence, but it was not. So my apologies. Spearfishing.
We're here to help. Attack.
So we got our first of our custom textures on a mandator. A mediator. God, I've done each side of that twice. Okay, Little Dorito. Redshift. Arc Royal. Kenai has TIE Fighters, Crimson Azure, Dorito Carrier, Bottle Rocket, Blacksmith Furnace. We're gonna get Holy Diver in to protect you guys alongside Crembambula. Was it White Red White or White Red Green? And Artemis. Then on this other side, we're going to throw in Russian Roulette. Actually, I'm going to put them with you, because that's where the dangerous stuff is. And Yamiko. Then put Demon over there. We can do double up on the tender. So Marianne Von Edmund there.
Moving out.
Scribe, Space Debris. Chicken tender, direct approach, calamari, and I'm not gonna get the. I'm not gonna get you in there. Because if they try to retreat later, I'm actually okay with that, and we're not going to be dealing with a lot of missiles that we need to stop. Because that's nearly done. Okay, you're gonna get some shielding boosted.
That's a hit. Scratch one. Try not to let one on your tail. Hold on.
Probably not, Joseph.
Get behind them. Bombers at the ready.
We don't know what the setup's gonna be, but they'll probably stay as
I've got him lined up. I'm on them.
buildables. But it's unsure and not necessarily a priority for point 4. Unless it ends up being one of the things that Nolan ends up wanting to tackle more directly.
Got them in my sights.
That's got him. Bombers reporting in.
Because that also kind of depends on how his rig work goes for Revan's Revenge, because he's doing a lot of the edits to some of the rigs to adjust for their proper statting.
Form up.
He's got some like stat lines that he's had for Jedi for a long time, but beyond that, there haven't been any like systemic decisions on
Let's go.
whether or how they'd change his units beyond that.
Starting my run.
I'm on them.
Okay, they did manage to get through the shields on Spirit, but it's not going to matter. So one thing I am kind of concerned about with the SSDs is whether we're going to get a framework crash because of the...
Excellent shot.
Because I forgot to add them to the persistent damage libraries. So if they lose health...
Awaiting orders.
I don't know. It shouldn't cause an issue. If it does, I don't know what we're going to do. I just have to try to win every battle without...
Copy. Target those lasers. The laser banks are your primary
without
target.
getting a damage, a single percent below 90 on our SSDs. But we'll see what ends up working out.
Ready. We are victorious.
Worst case scenario, I just have to recode them and have them not have a Lewis script attached. Because I can't change the Lewis script now that they're already in the game. Because Lewis scripts don't update on anything.
Let's go.
But where do we not have an economic structure? We don't have one here. So let's get a Golan too.
Building under construction.
And let's invade Enosis.
Construction complete.
Empire's taking Oron. I'm going to say everything as weirdly as I can. So I didn't want to go past Jagus Cluster with this fleet right now because they're going to take Jagus Cluster and I kind of want it as a choke point. So that basically requires having that fleet there. Okay, let's see if we can make it
Choose your
to that.
reinforcements.
Inbound.
I think we need some quick maths to escort them. And what's a Space Otter Squad? Ooh. They're getting beat on. Okay, that... I don't think that's going to eliminate them. That might. Okay, we're a little bit trapped here. Everybody come back. You can try to fire from there. But we'll get Oron's sons. And I think if they're going to do this... Nope. Nope, we don't want to do that then. Come on back.
Roger. Entering battle.
Yes, sir.
Form up.
Alright, I'm going to get a field base for this one.
Heading out. Fall out, troops.
Awaiting orders.
You
On my
out
way,
front.
sir.
Copies.
And then we'll get Skull Crushers here.
Call out. I copy.
Ready.
Reporting. Engaging target.
Right behind you.
Armed and ready. Targeting. Armed and
Everyone
ready.
focus the same one. You guys just focus the infantry. I think we're okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Roger that.
Like, you're good. You're good.
Construction.
Yeah, I read out the hero descriptions when I get them,
Form up. Let's move
when
out.
they're in battle.
Ready.
That T4 is just dancing.
Weapons loaded. Spearheading assault.
Where's the nearest build pad?
T4B ready.
What are your orders?
Let's,
Awaiting orders. Let's go. Keep going. This way. Attacking. Over there.
At your command. Cannons charged.
We'll moving out. Roger. Location confirmed. Targeting.
the darker lighting is not helping us here.
Order acknowledged. Coordinates
Bombing run
received.
available.
Okay, I think there's a build
Right
pad
away.
over here. There is.
Awaiting orders.
So let's get over to that build pad.
Give me the target.
And let's get you into a safer hole.
I copy.
Presumably safer hole. Because we're going to be moving past this.
Reporting.
Alright, get
Copy.
that out of the way.
Attack.
Commander.
Tank brigade here.
Form up.
Yes, Commander.
I copy.
Copy. Let's move.
Well, with the repair crews, we don't necessarily need a safer hole.
Awaiting orders.
So let's just get
Copy. Let's go.
you guys over to a place where you can help him.
Reporting. Going. En route.
Roger that. Let's go.
We'll check it out.
Form up. Awaiting
Let's read the
orders.
Haven one right now, too. After a mission goes horrible, because we won't be able to do this when they're on the map for the infantry ones. After a mission goes horrible, members of an elite special task force group find themselves warped to another galaxy, eventually finding refuge within Haven space. After being led into the Haven military and proving their worth, they were selected to become elite commandos well respected within the royal family. They were tasked with some of the most precise and complex missions, even to the standards of the general commandos.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Ready for duty. Computers locked on target. Awaiting your orders.
Okay,
Firing.
let's get you in faster. We ended up with a lot of slow heavy vehicles.
Enemies in range.
Reporting.
It was too much to ask for the roulette wheel to give me a juggernaut or something.
Affirmative. Locking on. Fall out, troops.
Womp womp.
Fire at will.
Transport ready.
I was hoping we were close enough.
I copy, sir.
Juggernaut ready. Fire!
Okay, let's actually get the barracks. And then we'll bombard you.
Bombardment available.
Ready for action.
Okay, what's
Ready.
still here?
Keep going.
I copy. This way.
Just go around that way then.
I copy.
I think we might even still have that clone trooper squad.
Ready. Advancing. Heavy fire. Let's move out.
Because part of the real squad is alive.
Get low. Affirmative. Let's go. Keep going. Attack.
Ready.
Yes, sir. This way.
Okay. Nope,
Over
there's some.
there. Fire.
Where is the rest of your army? Is there a rest of your army?
Moving out. Roger.
Okay,
Locate
you guys gotta
bomb
get in
Reporting in.
range of our tower.
Roger that. Open
That might
fire.
be it.
Enemy has
That
been
is it.
defeated. Planetary control achieved. Constructing.
Okay, we don't have vision on Antimeridius anymore. We do have Rivester vision. That's their capital. So we want Antimeridius and Rivester next, but that might be a little tricky. So we'll keep scouting. We'll keep building. You already have an economic structure. You have one as well. Malachor is probably a good one for a trade port, so maybe Emmer is where we'll
Inputting coordinates.
put another of these. Because are we able to do 78? That actually might
On my way.
be doable.
Construction complete.
Yeah, that's the Wookiee bounty hunter Snuva. So we can't do ultimate battle carrier yet, but we can do the exile.
Vehicle
So we'll
in
do that,
production.
and then we'll save up for ultimate battle carrier afterwards.
Inputting coordinates. On my way.
All right, let's check
Construction
Antimeridius.
complete.
Okay, that's not bad. So I guess we'll leave it there, and we'll head over to Revan's Revenge now for real this time for, say, about 20 minutes of some Republic messing around. But our next community challenge stream, I think we are going to focus on taking out this core part of Greater Maldrude territory, which then kind of gets us into the late phases. So we'll take the Greater Maldrude territory. We'll start taking the independent planets around us, and maybe finish off the New Republic. And then we should hopefully start getting enough economy to finish out our build bar without it being too long. So like once Zinj has a few more of the Maldrude planets too, like that's gonna get tough to deal with. But I think we're in an okay position. So yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I saved. And then we will hop over to Revan's Revenge. So good progress, I think, though. For what, 7 hours in? So I need to change over to the main branch, so that'll take a minute or two. But we'll be up in a second. So yeah, we'll hop on to, I don't know, maybe the Mandalorian Wars map, the later era one. By the end of the playthrough, you're going to get all the hero units. Yes, so before we do any major offensive against Singe, I'm going to make sure we have at least all the hero units, and I'm hopefully going to have a fleet full of all the patron units and most of the viewer units for all of them. Well, I meant 7 hours as the cumulative time for the community challenge so far, because we did about 2 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, so maybe a bit longer than that, but we're not super far off. But yeah, like once we have Maldrude kind of cornered, we have our economy going, then we'll have a fleet for each of those hero units. So I think there's like 5 or 6 battle cruisers / SSDs, maybe 7. And we can split every other unit between those fleets, turn on Cruel, and then see if we can get through at that point. And just make sure everything gets used at least just a little bit. Thank you, Rocking Lemon. Very appreciated for the donation saying congrats on 50k. Thank you very much. Alright, let's I don't think I've launched Revan's Revenge on this computer in a while, so hopefully that's all set up properly. I didn't overwrite it with something. But yeah, so there is going to be a dedicated video on Revan's Revenge, giving a bit of a status update and kind of going over what to expect for the first release. So I'm going to be working on that soon. I do want to do 1 or 2 other videos for either Datapad or Loses in like the scripted format first, because I want to make sure I have work I can give Marmar before Ek takes her away forever, while I still have someone who can help with the editing. But why am I loading? But yeah, the next preview playthroughs we do should hopefully be the Hutts in Fall of the Republic and the Sith or Republic in Revan's Revenge. The Sith won the poll, but the Republic have more of their units. And I did actually do a video on Datapad today that is a kind of a scale guide to Knights of the Old Republic era. So that might be a fun thing to watch after this for everyone. But all right, we'll do this until we hit the 4-hour mark. So let's go with this, because I'm not sure if I have the thing disabled on the other one yet. And we'll go to Era 3, because I think that's the parody one. Here we go.
Mission log updated.
All right, so there is a work in progress ship in right now, like a more work in progress than other things ship, which is the smaller version of the Inexpugnable. Because I only finished that asset a couple days ago, which is, it's different from the Inexpugnable asset, but probably not in a way that anyone's going to notice without seeing them next to each other.
Acknowledged.
Just to make sure we can get some decent battles in, I'm gonna turn that on.
Researching.
Is that gonna crash the framework?
Research complete.
No, good. Alright, let's let them do whatever they want.
All ahead.
So I'm gonna take Corellia so that I can path some stuff into the core.
Arrival imminent.
But I just want to make sure we have a reasonable fleet set up.
Engines to full.
Proceeding.
Is this M. Bison? Is that who you're asking? No.
Moving.
Or this? No one's M. Bison. Whoever you're asking about. I guess all the Republic uniforms look kind of Bison-y, but
On my way.
it's entirely a coincidence. Ooh, there's a Kandosi down there. Let's get down there if we can.
Very well.
But yeah, so the Republic still needs the mini inexpugnable statted and coded properly, and the Coruscant class courier, and then their space roster will be good for the first release. The Sith have a couple. Is there an issue with some of the ground units in there? Oh, that's a trade port issue. Okay. So I need to fix that.
Imminent.
But the
Engines to full.
Tactical battle.
the ground units for everyone except for the Sith are pretty much all done. Yeah, Slorny did a bunch of planet layout changes, and so a lot of the maps are going to need a bit of tuning. But yeah, so right now, the Swiftsure variant, which is probably not the name that's going to stick, it has the same stats as the larger inexpugnable.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
But
Captain here. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Heavy cruiser standing
oh,
by.
did I not scale down the collision for it?
Y-wing squadron reporting.
Captain here.
But it's got... Oops. Well, that's not great. We're off to a great start. But yeah, it's got... I changed like the fins. I changed a lot of the smaller details of it to kind of fit the scale better and match the comic art more. No, this is not... It's not released yet. For reasons which will be apparent from that crash and the messiness of the units that are there. I only threw the model in game to test the asset, so nothing with that unit is actually set up. Need a Pathfinder.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Okay.
Preparing
Retreat.
for jump to light speed.
I like the look a lot of this stuff in the era. Like I'm happy to finally be able to actually play with some of it.
Moving. All ahead. Engines to full.
Okay, get through there.
Moving.
I was kind of hoping we'd have a release. Ooh, that's good. I was hoping we'd have a release where I wouldn't be working on the map stuff too much, but with the changes to planet locations, it's probably going to take a lot more work than I was hoping for in this release on the
Tactical battle imminent.
on the map side. But it's better to do it now than do it with even more maps later on.
Cruiser standing by.
So we'll probably need to open up the testing again soon. Okay, Swiftsure, just go in and kill people.
Moving.
Stalwarts.
All ahead. Captain here. Engines to full. Firing turbo releases.
The main inexpugnable is quite strong, which is the stats that it has right now, so you're not getting
Heavy cruiser
much else in with them.
standing by. Captain here. Fire for effect.
I think something broke that Shadlar's collision mesh. Because that had been usable before. Oh no, there's one there. I'm not sure what's going on with that one.
Firing turbo releases. Fire for effect.
Can't run away. Oh, it might be because it's like overlapping with the call mesh. And the collision mesh must just not be scaled down on the asset for this one. So when I'm trying to hover over the other unit, it was hovering over just that. Yeah, that's probably where Borm was turning around there. Yeah, like if I click... Yeah. That matches the size of the original unit. Kind of need fighters right now. Let's see who wins.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Captain here. All guns fire. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Firing
Go in closer. You slow little guy.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Captain here. Fire for effect. All guns fire. Firing turbo releases. Dreadnought cruiser
Alright,
ready.
we won. Mandos are leaving. We'll go and hit that other Candosi as well. I don't know if the ground has... Yeah, that's just one unit there. Let's get over here. I mostly just wanted to have access for our ground units to come down. So hopefully we'll be able to do that without losing out on everything.
Tactical battle imminent.
So we can just do a nice little ground battle to finish her off.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, let's get stalwarts. Let's get some hammerheads. A couple axe heads. 4As. Who do we want commanding this? We're gonna get Admiral Dodonna in here. And Somos you can come to.
Engines to full. Moving. All ahead. Engines to full. Heavy cruiser standing by.
What? Do any of you have a different... Get seed.
Captain here.
Y-Wing Squadron reporting.
So the biggest systems for space that we need to do, aside from fixing some of the rigs on some of the units, is we need to figure out how we want to handle some of the bombers and stuff. So fighters and bombers are the biggest outstanding thing for space, just overall for units, aside from the one or two additional space units you want to have for the Sith and Republic still. The Mandalorians, we want to have another space unit, something in kind of the mid-tier, closer to the Jahavier. Because right now they have 2 battle cruisers, which, so while they have 7 space units, 2 of them are quite large and the rest are fairly clustered in the quite small space.
Your orders? Torpedoes armed. I need help. I've lost engine 2.
Cruiser standing by. Captain here. Dreadnought cruiser ready.
But in general, you can safely expect less content in Revan's Revenge than the first releases than what you'd be used to in like TR and Fall of the Republic. Because we're trying to have 3 functional factions first, and then we'll be expanding from there like we do with the other mods. But it's a bigger departure from Thrawn's Revenge and Fall of the Republic in the way just some of the scaling for the arrow works. So it's gonna take a bit more doing. But hopefully we'll be able to get some of like the core government mechanics set up, the core rosters, and then be able to flesh stuff out from there relatively easily. Because one of the nice things about having fewer units to deal with at first is any systemic changes that we need to do, there's only 15 to 21 units that we need to do it on, rather than like 30. So I guess other than fighters, the other big thing we need to do is work on stations, because we obviously don't want Golans that are 4,000 years newer than any of the other ships being around as the stations for it. But there's a non-zero chance we'll have to stick with the Golans for the first release, just because it's a lot of assets to get done. Ideally, we'll have one set of stations, level 1 through 5, that we're able to use for all 3 factions for the first release, even if they don't like fully match each other or aren't the intended final station for each faction. But then we'll be able to kind of swap them out with the intended assets more as we go. Ooh, okay. I was a little bit worried about that.
Tactical battle.
Wasn't sure if they'd make it through.
Transmission received.
All right, Revan, go on and attack. Yeah, I guess as we do our final battle here, I do want to thank you all once again for coming out, and also for all the support over the years getting to this point. It's a really big milestone, one that I've been hoping to get to for a while, so it's really cool to actually reach that, and hopefully we'll be able to keep going with it and make it to 100k someday. Let's get the support skiffs and one of the gunships. But wouldn't be in this position without all of you, so really do appreciate it. And I hope you have enjoyed all the content up to this point. And I hope to continue improving it into the future. And I will continue to do my best to make that happen. All right, let's get some dagger stars and arrow chasers.
What is it? You found something.
It's sad not having him have berserk right now. Okay, just slice him.
Lies with me. Follow and fire at will.
Standing by.
Deploy.
Reporting.
And ooh, we got our gunship, so you can fly over to the base.
What is your directive?
I think the last few months especially have been a big upgrade for a lot of the channels, and even just doing the I've talked about it a bit, but doing the clips channel has kind of changed my perspective on a lot of what can work, or understanding what does work or what doesn't work, or what things I might have been doing that have been less than great. So hopefully I'll be able to act on that some more and be able to kind of expand what's been the types of stuff that I've been doing as well. Okay, that poor basilisk is not moving. Where's our other bikes? You guys got to get over here and kill some infantry.
Fire. I find your lack of they will join us or die.
There you go. You are berserking a little bit. Never mind.
Unit destroyed.
I don't even know what just killed you. No, Revan, you can finish that. And Vandar and Malik, you go over there.
Moving out.
Proceeding.
Found something.
Oh, Revan, keep doing it.
Unit destroyed.
Your destiny lies with me. What is your directive?
Oh, this time it actually took off. Here, you all just destroy that. There you go. So Vandar may or may not be using Yoda's model right now. There's probably going to be a few placeholder hero assets, especially, because I think we're probably going to end up prioritizing having the rosters usable for certain mechanics or storylines over having the assets done for them for at least a core set of them, especially when it comes to like Jedi and Sith stuff. But with that, we get saved by having the 0 in front of the release number, so no one's allowed to say anything beyond reproach. But yeah, so thank you all once again for watching. We're going to have a proper Revan's Revenge playthrough soon with hopefully a lot more of the fixes and a bit more content. Because a bit of my attention is going to be shifting to that. I have a few things to work on for the Sith government mechanics as well before we start that I have some ideas for. Because the Starforge model is done, which was also shown in the scale comparison video I did on Datapad. So thank you once again. Have a good weekend. And hope to see you next time for the next 50K.